Alright, hello. What is up, people? How we all doing today on this super duper early stream? Did I just unplug my headphones? Oh my god, I gotta turn this down. Okay. Let's do this. Got my mic. Okay. Oh, I gotta turn this around. Grab one of these. Alright. We're ready. Got my water. Got my vitamin water. Whew. Okay. For real now. Let's start. Alright. And... wait. Oh, okay, I gotta turn this off and then swap. Boom! What is up, guys? And welcome to part 127 of our FGO livestream series. And of course, as you saw from the title of this stream, today we're gonna be watching SHIMOUSA the movie. Because, and the reason I titled it that is because I think this is gonna be a longer stream than usual. I don't know how much longer, but it's gonna be longer. We're definitely starting earlier than we normally do, so we might even continue a little bit further than we normally do today as well. Let's see. Why does... Is it just me? I don't know. Maybe it's this light I have. It feels like my camera's brighter than usual. Let's see. This is weird. I think this should be okay. Alright, 24-hour stream, I don't know about all that. Yo, Matthias, what's up, Vitamin water, he means business today. You already know. No more games. Alright, let me open up FGO. Whew. Bro entered his blue arc for the day, just for the day. I missed the old Cloudy, fumbling some fights, Cloudy. Servants say bye, Cloudy, wasting the time, Cloudy. You know what? One way to think about it is maybe I'm just getting better. Maybe I'm just getting better at the game. I don't fumble as much as I used to. There are still fumbles. There are definitely still fumbles. But you actually gotta look for them now. Whereas before they used to just, they came looking for you. Let's see. How close to section 10 do you think you'll reach? I think, what are we on, section 6? We should be able to get to 10. We should definitely be able to get to 10. You ready to add some Fate Funko Pops? No. What I'd be adding are, well, I don't even know if you guys can see them. These. Those right there, the Nendoroids. I'd get some Fate Nendoroids. I don't know about Funkos. Yep, I'm all about Nendoroids now. I've moved on, I've grown. Let's see. He can start on time, he can start late, fumbles arrive all the same. True. And you know it's true because it rhymes. Good, because then I can max out my bias against you this stream. Alright. I'll see. Whoever we meet in section 10, apparently you're a big fan of them, so I guess we'll see who they are, and then we'll crush them. Let's see. We don't even... True! It's just... The thing is, I wouldn't mind doing a tier list for the sections that we missed. But I've been so wrapped up in the Nuzlocke that I just forgot. And I don't know if I want to take away from doing the Nuzlocke to make one of those videos. I mean, or not videos, one of those streams. But we could. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. Yo, what's up, Ginchan? Welcome to the stream. It's my waifu, and she will crush you, Cloudy. Yeah, we'll see about that. Tier list. Oh, you know what? That would make sense, actually. We could just do one big tier list at the end of EOR. We still have to do our... Well, I kind of already have done a, like, mini tier list of, like, the... Well, I've ranked my favorite to least favorite singularities. I didn't do, like, an official tier list, but I definitely ranked them before on stream. Alright, we're just waiting. It's updating. Well, it's done updating right now, it's just loading. Alright, full screen. Oh, hold on. Okay, it's actually downloading pretty quick. I can swap screens now, though. And get this stuff started. Oh, the chat. Let me grab it real quick. Back here. Paste. There we go. Alright. Now I can move this audio. Pause that. Alright, FYI, the new event has a baby with the Go-Go Gaga voice lines, just so you know. Oh my god. We can't escape it now. Yo, what's up, Siam? Welcome to the stream. Oh man. Alright, I also saw there's like a new duo that released. A new like duo servant that came with this new update. Okay. Alrighty. So, some slight changes. So let me change the filter. Okay, so I've leveled up her skills a little tiny bit. She was 6-6-10, now she's 7-7-10. I got Barguest, her skill 3, I got that up to 10. I leveled her up, max ascended her, tried leveling some of her skills, but I need a lot more of those blue orbs. Those blue orbs. I ran out of the caster ones. I have a bunch of the other ones, but I have no more caster ones, so I can't level these two. But I got her ascended. I got her to 10-10-10. It's about time. Because we've had her for as long as I can remember. And now we finally have her at 10, 10, 10. So hopefully she can put in some work. And I think that's pretty much it. I was thinking about leveling him, but I heard that he's pretty bad. Plus, there's some other units we could probably bring. If there's a node where like assassin would be good, it might be better to just bring another unit that could like her, that could resist, or someone else that does more damage even if it is neutral. But yeah, hopefully we get a better assassin down the line, because there are so many that we've leveled. So I'd rather use one of the ones I've leveled than start over with a new one. Like if we could get Shiki, that'd be fire. Shiki would be pretty fire. Okito would be fire. She would actually be amazing, especially because we can get her skill upgrades and her NP now. Right? Yes. Oh, Bond 5. Okay, I gotta start working towards that. Hef is actually gonna go crazy now. I hope so, man. I hope so. Yo, Crow, why so early? Akihara, welcome to the stream. Not gonna lie, the reason why this stream is early is just because I just could not sleep. I've been pulling in all-nighter, and how do I explain it? I could have tried going to sleep, but at that point, it already would have been too close to stream time. So I was like, screw it. We're just going to stream today. We're just going to start early. And the reason it's called SHIMOUSA the movie is because this is going to be a longer stream than usual. Let's see. We need Lil Wu on the team. Well, we do have... Well, no, we have Big Wu on the team. You're right. We need a Little Wu. We have Big Wu right now. Alright, Castle Town. Now, let's see. Where the heck? Oh. Okay. Let me pull up this so I can see what we're getting into. Oh, it's no battles. No battles, my favorite. So we are on section 6, arrow 1. Okay. What's up, Arnaldo? You got here just in time, man. Just in time. We're about to start section 6. You should get rid of your useless copies in your inventory. Man, I'm not gonna lie, I just can't be bothered. Because I get rid of them, and then more come in, and then I get rid of them, and more come in. And it's just... I'm just leaving them there, you know? Maybe one day I'll do some spring cleaning and just sell them all, but for now, they're just chilling. So this is Donzo. Lady Inferno! Lady Inferno, please wait for me. Where are you going? Do you mean to go to the southern edge of SHIMOUSA? If you continue in that direction, you'll pass through Kazusa and end up in the ocean. Ah, this is before the corruption. Oh, how foolish of me. I didn't realize I was running as fast as I could. Apologies, Lady Donzo. Please forgive me. I promise I wasn't trying to leave you behind. Not at all, my lady. Please do not concern yourself with me. I can easily keep pace with the fastest steed, but I worry you were running too fast, Lady Inferno. Anyone but me would have fallen behind long ago. Please do try to restrain yourself. You are one of the rare heroic spirit sword masters. You must not exhaust your spirit origin so carelessly. Furthermore, I need not remind you that your temperament is fire. Again, do please try to restrain yourself. No need to remind me. I know that very well. I shall be sure not to bring shame to the name of Inferno. Do not worry about me. My fire is... What is that floating over there? Why, it looks like fire, and not my fire. It is a lantern. It must belong to the villagers living nearby. What a terrible stroke of luck for those people. Inferno loathes everyone, and these people are directly in her path. But I suppose it shall all be over soon at least. Well, that simply will not do. Do they not realize it's dangerous to be out here this late at night? What? What was that, my lady? No one should be out and about at this late hour, especially not here in SHIMOUSA where monsters roam free. I'm afraid I don't understand, Lady Inferno. Oh, the lantern is coming this way. We must greet whoever's carrying it. Hello there. Where are the two of you off to so late this evening? Oh, hello. I could ask the same of you. It's so dark I can't see you very well, but you sound like a young woman of good breeding. Huh? What is that supposed to mean? I've never heard that saying before. A young woman of good breeding. Are you perhaps the daughter of a samurai? You're so kind to concern yourself with a couple of shriveled up old prunes like us. But don't worry, our house is just ahead. There was a meeting in the village tonight, and grandfather here had a little too much to drink, so we're only just getting home now. Go on, my lady, tell him he's too old to drink like he did when he was young. Now I see. She's right, sir. You shouldn't go making trouble for this lovely lady. Oh my, me? A lady? I'm just an old crone, but that's very kind of you. I'm told that there are many monsters prowling about at night these days. It's dangerous to be out right now. So make sure you don't go out again tonight once you get home, is that clear? Well, if the daughter of a noble samurai says we should go home and stay put, I guess we'd better do just that. That's right, dear. You know we're too poor to be out drinking at dinner time. By the way, my lady, I can't help but notice you and your companion are all alone. Are you lost? Do you have a room for the night? Perhaps at an inn somewhere? No, we don't. Well, if you have nowhere to go, you are very welcome to stay with us in our humble home. No, thank you. I'm grateful for your kindness, truly, but I am afraid we still have much to do. As such, we cannot afford to sleep just yet. Have a lovely evening, you two. Oh, and a good couple should make sure to get along every day, okay? How right you are. Thank you again, and do be careful. Well, that was wholesome. First she had an amicable conversation with them, and now she's seeing them off. Is the curse of annihilation no longer having an effect on her? Wait, so this is going on currently? I thought this was a flashback. Lady Donzo, let me ask you something. Of course, my lady. Am I correct in presuming that there is a village in the direction that old couple came from? Yes, my lady, it matches the location on my map. On my map data. It appears to be a fairly large village for this area. I see. In that case, Lady Donzo, Shinmen Musashi can wait. I shall massacre this village. Ah, here we go. Since the village just held a meeting, there may yet be people remaining. In which case, I can burn a lot of them to ash at once. Family, relatives, friends, acquaintances, parents, siblings, wives, children, grandchildren. Ah, this world truly is hell. Ah, okay. Here we go. That's the Tomoe Gozen, I know. Kato Danzo log entry. The curse of annihilation has successfully overridden her spirit origin exactly as my master intended, producing the desired effect. Archer of Inferno kills and kills and kills in order to turn this world into hell. Naturally, that was part of the design. However, the karma mechanism guiding the curse is working too well on her. Her flames. Her flames first consumed an entire fishing village. They literally burned it to the ground. Naturally, there was not a single survivor. That is all well and good. It is exactly in line with our Lord's expectations. If we are to bring an end to the world of humans, then all humans must die. However, the Archer of Inferno did not complete her massacre. Quite unexpectedly, she did not kill the elderly couple we had met earlier. What are you saying, Lady Donzo? We exchanged pleasantries and expressed concern for one another. Why ever would we want to hurt them? You ninjas certainly say the oddest things. If I did something that cruel, I would be condemned to hell. It worked too well. By the time I realized that, it was too late. The Archer of Inferno had gone mad and begun wreathing herself in hellfire. She failed to respond to anything I said, and simply proceeded to advance forward while shouting nonsense. It was a horrid red and black march, with the Archer of Inferno leading a procession of black ghosts, spreading fire and death everywhere they went. She continued to burn down village after village, but her madness would not stop. The monsters she commanded followed her example. None of them would stop. No trace remained of the kind woman she had been merely half an hour earlier. Log entry 2. I don't know. I don't know what sound she's making here. Is this like a vampire laugh? Like, or is this like, you know, is she in pain? I don't know what's going on here. I detest everything. I detest it. Detest. I hate it. Hate. Genji, people, Japan, the world. I detest everything. Where did you go? Lord Yoshinaka! She's probably screaming. Why is this so short though? Like when I see this, it doesn't sound like a scream. Maybe it is. Maybe it's like a ah. Who laughs? What's his name? The Count from Sesame Street. He laughs like that. Judging from the bloody eyes, she's in pain. You know what? Fair point. It's just, you know, it's weird because she's the one burning the village down. So why would she be in pain? Unless she's like bathing in the fire? I don't know. Literal friendly fire. She was on a wild rampage, having forgotten even her mission. There was no longer anything anyone could do to control her. She is wildfire, neither person nor beast, but fire mimicking human form. In time, the Archer of Inferno will even burn herself up. Perhaps we should not have used blank for one of the 7 Knights after all. Is that her real name there? But that is for my master to decide. I am merely here to observe, record, and convey all that transpires. Still, if I were to offer my own thoughts, I would say that if nothing is done, it is only a matter of time before SHIMOUSA becomes the next Hitachi. The next Hitachi. This is bad. It's happening too soon. It would be one thing were this simply a large-scale massacre, but I do not understand why Lady Inferno insists on heading northward. Let me... Oh shoot, I don't have a lot of room to move that back. Let's see. I guess that'll be okay. Tokyo Castle is an invaluable strategic point for both my master and Lord Sorcerer, which is why Lady Inferno had to cease her duel with Musashi. So why is she heading there now? Lady Inferno, if you will no longer listen to me, then I am left with no other choice. I shall use my secret Karakuri Genpo to... Wait, Danzo. Ha ha ha. Do not be too hasty. I have received a report. You say that Lady Inferno has been reduced to hellfire, from which there is no return. Yes, Master. She no longer responds to anything I say. Hee ha ha ha. How wonderful. Then she has finally freed her chronic disease from its restraints. So heartwarming it makes me want to nuzzle her. So spiteful it makes me want to strangle her. Even with the curse of annihilation embedded within her, she still ended up facing the darkness in her own soul. How beautiful. But nonetheless, that is neither here nor there. Your concerns are warranted, Danzo. It would set us back considerably were she to incinerate Onraido's foundations again like she did in Hitachi. So naturally, we must get rid of her, along with those irritating interlopers. I must say, women certainly are fragile, aren't they? Yeah, you won't say that to her face, though. Okay. Now to the real battle. Let's see what we're going up against. Alright, a bunch of goons. They're all assassins, too. What casters do I have? Oh, snap. Oh, snap. Is it that time already? Is it that time? Babbage. We need you. Oh, wait. Let me go to the right team. Alright, Babbage. I'm gonna need a carry from you, big dog. Himothy. Okay. So... Oh, we could bring her. Oh, GG's. GG's. Yep. These two are definitely gonna stomp. For sure. And you know what? Oh, I would bring her if she wasn't weak here. She'd be perfect, though. Maybe we could bring her. Yo, Cornelius, thank you so much for joining the Cloud crowd, my friend. Appreciate you. Let's see. It doesn't... Let me see. Is this... Oh, this must be a renewed membership then. Okay, I was wondering how you had the badge with the glasses already. Because I think that one's like... What's that one? 6 months? Dang, 6 months already? Holy. I appreciate the support, man. Okay. I think she would be good to bring. Because she resists. But also because she's a pretty cool support. She's a pretty cool support to have around. Now for her... Oh, shoot. Let me see if I can level her skills. Surely I can. 10-2-2 is way too low. Let's see what she needs. Oh, GG's. Oh my god, bro. How do you even get these? Do I have to farm them in the, what is it called? Not the embers, but the other one. Like, you have the daily embers, and then you have the other, like, daily quests or whatever. Do I farm them there? Training grounds? Okay, okay. Guess I gotta get on that. In the meantime... Do I want to give her that? Because she probably doesn't need Kaleidoscope. I'm thinking maybe we give her this. And for her, what should I give her? Her NP. Don't look. Don't look. Don't look at it. Okay, so it is Buster. Let's see. I guess what she has isn't bad. Maybe I'll give her something defensive, actually. I said don't look. Okay. Defense up, maybe? It doesn't really matter. We could just give her that. And then in our back line... I really want to use her, man. She seems so cool. What the heck? I don't think I've ever clicked that button before until now. We'll bring her. Swap her for... I don't... Do we have her skills leveled? Nope, they're all level 1. I guess we just bring anyone. Really? I'm glad these guys are AoE too. Dude. Screw it. We'll go with that. Okay. And then maybe... No, we're gonna be 1 cost off, aren't we? We're gonna be 1 off. I'm calling it now. Of course, bro. When can I get this last cost point? That's so annoying. I really want to use her, man. But I guess now's not the time. Screw it, we'll move this. Okay, now let's go. I don't even want to know about Iori. I gotta check. I'm pretty sure Iodi's NP5. I think it's the other guy that I don't have NP5. The guy from the Alco event. The Alco and Alice event. Or, I forget what it's called. I forget. Ah, what a lovely day. Yes, it's so nice and sunny out. It sure is, Onui. I'm just... Oh, I already know the Gaga Goos are coming. I'm just glad nothing else eventful happened during the night. I slept great once we got back. What? Got back? Slept great. Goo goo goo? Nothing you two need to worry about, right, CloudyCrow? Let's see. Shame on you. I know. I have him at NP2. I have that guy at NP2. Nothing you two need to worry about, right, CloudyCrow? Glad there wasn't a second wave. No news is good news. I like that. Goo 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 with the baby emoji. I'm sorry I wasn't able to help. I wish I could have fought alongside you, Master. I'm grateful that you stopped my magical energy loss, but unfortunately my spirit origin isn't stable yet, so I'm not strong enough to fight. That's just an excuse so we can't use you as a support. Nevertheless, if the time comes when I am needed, I will fight, even if it kills me. Not your fault if you're not feeling well. Thank you, Master. To think I came here in order to help you, and so far, you're the one who's been helping me. I understand how you feel, but CloudyCrow is right. You shouldn't overdo it, Kotaro. Besides, it's amazing you're up and walking after being that out of it. Your heroic spirits are something... You heroic spirits are something else. Or does that have to do with... Does that have more to do with you being the head of the Fuma clan? I don't know much about heroic spirits, but in human terms, you were basically on the brink of death. Kotaro always healed up amazingly quick. You are too kind. I only wish there was more I could tell you. Didn't you say CloudyCrow's body was still in a coma in Chaldea and showing no signs of waking or something? Also that you don't know if her mind has gone off to a singularity or if it's all of SHIMOUSA is just a part of a dream she's having, right? Also, that it's clear dreams are involved in some way, but it's not clear how. So I guess you pretty much told us all you knew when you were delirious yesterday, huh? I'm so sorry I couldn't be of more help. Oh no, I'm not blaming you, it's just... I just wish we had a little more info on the heroic spirit sword masters is all. After all, every single one of them is stronger than I am. Grasping at straws is about all I've got here. Anyways, you have nothing to worry about, Kotsuro. You did admirably. And now you're here just when your master needs you, so go on, hold your head high. Oh, and try not to hide your eyes either. How's anyone supposed to see your handsome face under all that hair? I think you're really cool, Mr. Red Hair. Not at all, I am merely a ninja. I appreciate your compliments, but my appearance does not affect my job. Ninjas are always cool. I'm impressed how quickly you heal. We already said this. We gotta mix it up a bit. You too, Master? Thank you. By the way, is there a festival of some sort taking place today? Oh no. We know who's about to crash the party. There is quite a commotion down the street. I wouldn't normally expect to see crowds in a place like this. I'm not sure. I didn't think there was anything special about today. I don't think so either. Then again, history here is slightly different from what we know. From what I know, I'm pretty sure neither Tokei Castle nor its town were ever this prosperous during the Edo period. It could just be that something unexpected happened, something noteworthy enough to draw a huge crowd this early in the morning. Let's check it out! Me too. In that case, let's take a look. Hero Nui, hold my hand. I don't want you getting lost. Okay. I shall lead the way. Even in my weakened state, I can still manage to slip through a crowd. Come, Master. Where the hell did all these people come from? How am I supposed to get to my construction job like this? There's so many in the way that I can't get anywhere. Hey you, what's all this about? Some new festival or what? Festival? You mean you don't know? Samurai have come all the way from Edo to vanquish the monsters. I heard there are over 500 of them. You can see them all marching along in a perfect synchronization. Huh, is that so? Samurai from Edo, eh? I see. It does have a different feel to it from the usual daimyo procession. All the same, I never thought I'd see so many Edo samurai all in one place like this. Oh yeah, since this isn't a daimyo procession, we shouldn't have to bow our heads, right? Phew, we finally made it through the crowd. I also heard all this is because there's a big group of samurai here. Really? There's lots of samurai here? Goo Goo Ga? Why is he talking like he knows what we're saying, bro? Goo Goo Ga? No way! I can't, bro. I can't. 500 samurai is a large group indeed. I wonder if they are part of the Shogun's retinue. I believe the Shimabara rebellion ended last year, so... Yeah, they might be samurai who have seen real action then. If so, then they should have something as simple as defending a town pretty well covered. He's speaking straight facts. I get the feeling there are samurai here. True. Oh, I forgot to do that. You're right. I know somebody posted on Discord. I think somebody sent me a link that tells you how to turn off the translator. Let me actually see if I can... I might have to go into the stream settings. But hopefully once I edit it there, then it's good to go. Let's see. No, I guess I can't really edit the stream while I'm streaming. Can I? Let me see. Oh, wait, I think I saw it. DVR, closed captions. No. Nope. Okay, I think I remember how to do it. But I'll have to do it off stream. Because I don't think I can do it while I'm live. Oh yeah, that was me. Yeah, I appreciate the sauce. Oh, okay. Did I read this? In fact, this town probably couldn't ask for any better protection. I wonder who's leading them. Whoever it is must be a famous warrior in his own right. I'm not so sure, as far as I can tell. Look at this dweeb. The samurai in the procession are all of fairly low standing. What's more, they're armed to the teeth rather than the usual simple armor. Wait, there's someone riding a horse coming up from the rear. He may well be a samurai of high standing. What's more, the aura surrounding him is incredible. Let's see who it is. Riding in horseback? Oh, snap. Okay. Aged warrior. I see. The people of this town have come to view the proceedings. This may be a good time then. Stop the procession, Sakon. Yes, sir. Everyone halt! People of Tokei, listen well. Lord Tajima no Kami has come all the way from Edo, and he wishes to speak. Quiet down and pay attention. Tajima no Kami? Who's that? Is he someone important? Tajima no Kami is the title for the ruler of Tajima province, up in the mountains. But in this time period, I believe he was... I am Yagyu Tajima... Yagyu Tajima no Kami Munenori, Chief Inspector for the Shogunate. I understand that a procession this large headed for the castle is bound to draw attention, but there is no need for concern. We 500 samurai have come here on an official mission from the Shogunate. No doubt some of you have heard reports of an army of monsters attacking innocents in southern SHIMOUSA. Monsters, what a joke. Rest assured, all of you, these so-called monsters are no different from burglars and bandits. I shall soon be sending out with the Lord of Tokei Castle, Matsudaira Shimosa no Kami himself, to bring them to justice. My retinue consists entirely of veterans of the Battle of Shimabara, who have proven themselves in combat and who have spread the glory of the shogunate to the south. As such, I ask you all to wait patiently for good news. Very soon, I, Tajima no Kami, shall put an end to the rumored monsters terrorizing SHIMOUSA. We will not repeat the mistakes of Shimabara, not with me here to ensure our success. Yagyu, did I hear that right? Is he really the Yagyu Tajima no Kami? His swordsmanship is supposed to be unparalleled. They say there are none in all of Edo who can defeat him. As I understand it, he's a prodigy who spends his time tutoring the shogun in swordsmanship. I can't believe he's here in SHIMOUSA. Are the monsters really that big of a threat? Oh, I hope everything is alright in the south. It's probably just someone mistaking bandits for monsters. Some people have overactive imaginations. Lord Tajima ought to have no problem with them. In fact, this is great news. Now Lord Matsudaira will be able to rest easy. I knew it. That was Tajima no Kami. I never thought I would see a legendary figure like him here. Tajima Musashi Kotaro, do you know who that is? I do. He is the son of Yagyu Sekishusai and the father of Yagyu Jubei, a famous swordsman who left his mark on history. He is a genius with the sword and the strongest swordsman of his time in Edo. The third shogun is said to have said he was invincible. He is also a strategic genius. He saw the threat posed by the Shimabara rebellion long before anyone else. Some even think that if the shogunate had sent him to Shimabara right away, he would have brought the rebellion to an end much sooner. One of his most famous deeds was when he was protecting the second shogun, Hidetada, during the siege of Osaka. when he is said to have cut down 7 fully armored warriors in an instant. 7 fully armored warriors in an instant? Man, that's kind of insane. Why does scary old man like that have to accept the fight I picked with him? I could have ended up dead. Now he's here acting all stiff and formal and stuff, giving speeches in public like it's no big deal. Musashi. That kind of sounds... Have you met him before? Well, kind of. I might have got a taste of him when we faced off just a little bit some time ago. Did you say taste? How'd the fight end? I swear all I did was rattle my katana a tiny bit, just a bit. I wasn't really trying to cut him down or anything. Besides, I was the only one who ended up worse for wear afterwards. Still, that can't have been here in this world, since I never visit the same place twice. So, strictly speaking, the Tajima no Kami I met must have been different from... You there, woman, I know that face. The last I saw of you, you vanished to who knows where with some sort of sorcery. What are you doing here in SHIMOUSA? Huh? Don't tell me it's the same one. I don't know. What do you think I'm doing here? I see, you dressed as unusually as ever. It has been 6 months since we fought. Have you thought of a better name than Shinmen Musashi in that time? Ahaha, well it is my name, even if it is kind of confusing. You kind of don't have any room to talk when it comes to confusing names though, you know? So I guess from your perspective it's been 6 months since our duel, huh? Sorry about that, I should have known better than to rattle my sword on a whim like that. Oh, but for the record, I don't use sorcery or curses, okay? The only reason I wander around like this is thanks to Lord Kanon's protection. Weird, I thought I'd never visit the same place twice. And yet here I am in the same place and time as then. On top of that, it looks like it's all part of a dream that CloudyCrow's having too. Has this sort of thing ever happened before? No, it hasn't. Not once. This is really strange. Still, since CloudyCrow is also involved with this place somehow, maybe it's not so strange that normally impossible stuff is happening. I see your penchant for gab remains as strong as ever. It also seems you have new consorts now, and ones that are as eccentric as you at that. Huh? All he did was look at me. Master! Can't move a muscle. Please try to breathe, Master. Good, now exhale. It's okay, you were just overwhelmed by the energy of his gaze? Bro, get out of here, man! Who do they think this guy is? I get it, he's cool. I get it, he's supposed to be him. But what the heck is that? You're not gonna force me into this, like, aura farming situation just so that you can glaze him. What the heck? You were overwhelmed by the energy of his gaze. Like, get out of here. It's no fault of yours. His sword key is incredible. Even as a servant, it was enough to make my hair stand on end. That was uncalled for, Tajima no Kami. Just because I acted rudely to you before is no reason to take it out on her. You know, you know what that reminded me of? Let me see if I can find the clip. Oh my god. Let's see. YouTube. And then let me see if I can find it. Oh shoot, what do I even look up? Shoot. See if that works. No. Dude, I can't find the video. Oh, here it is. Here it is. Oh my gosh, it's a short. That's why. Oh my god. Okay, I'll switch the screen so that you guys can see. Okay, this is the video right here. Oh, this didn't have the edit. No, we need the edit. Oh my gosh. I think this one might have it. Oh my gosh. No, none of these have it, man. Have you guys seen this though? Basically, the kid, like the girl's hitting him, and then the kid just points at her and says no, and then you see the Shanks face come up in the screen, and then she just like gets paralyzed and falls down. That's exactly what happened here. That's exactly what this guy was doing to us. Oh my gosh, I'm mad I couldn't find the actual clip though. Let's see. Okay, we're good. Alright. That was uncalled for, Tajima no Kami. Just because I acted rudely to you before is no reason to take it out on her. You're a big shot on an important mission right now, right? You were pretty classy during your speech earlier. Don't mess that up now. Please? Ha, it's gratifying to see that the vagrant... Is it vagrant or vagrant? Who provoked me into a duel like an animal learned to act human. Very well then, woman. I shall see for myself what it is you are up to now. And just what do you mean by that? What the heck? Hey miss, there are big birds flying towards us. Do you think they're crows or something? They're so high up. They've got to be crows, right? Or maybe black kites? I'm afraid not. I believe those are flying monsters and coming from the south. Could they have connection to the monster army that brought the samurai here? They're fast and coming straight towards us. Master! We'll keep Onui and Tasuke safe. You don't have to tell me. Whoa! You slew such swift flying monsters with a single sweep of your blade. So that's your Niten Ichiryu. Thanks, but that's all I did. You realized it too, right, Kotaro? Tajima's aura stopped them in their tracks before my blade even reached them. Oh my god, what was that? Nikaido Heiho? Why didn't he do something more in line with his Yagyu Shinkageryu? His sword key is impressive even when he's not doing anything. Like, it's just a glaze fest. It's just a glaze fest. We gotta be making donuts here, because this is just a glaze fest everywhere. Like, it makes sense, kind of, because all of these guys, I believe, are like notable characters from Japanese history and like folklore. No, I'm pretty sure a lot of these guys are from history, but it's just so in your face. Like every chance you get, it's just glaze. Let's see what he does with that gaze of his, like paralyzing me with one look. I'm not, you won't catch me dead saying this, bro. This is just like the time he paralyzed me with one look. Like, even if that did happen, I wouldn't admit to it. I bet. That old man definitely likes to blast you with his aura. Still, I don't think it's the same sort of aura that heroic spirits that servants have. He's just a man whose sword reaches the gods. If a human can manage to truly master something, they can become a god unto themselves. Welcome to the singularity of glaze. That's really what it is. But some merciful god you turned out to be, Tajima no Kami. How can you still keep your katana sheathed at a time like this? I told you my techniques are only to be passed on to those of the ruling class. Otomeryu is not meant for the eyes of the common folk. Yeah, I see how it is. Good thing a vagrant like me can show off her stuff all she wants then, huh? Master, there's a second wave coming, this time with greater numbers. They definitely seem to be coming from the south. What are those birds? Maybe sea eagles or giant black kites? I can see something flying this way. What the hell is that? Yeah, I thought everyone would be gone after Tajima no Kami's speech, but we've still got a big crowd hanging around. We can't fight those things off here. And we definitely can't fight them in the air. Sakone, get those people out of here. Tell them to remain indoors for the next 30 minutes. Hurry. Yes, sir. All of you listen up. I have an announcement from Lord Tajima no Kami. Well, well, so you're going to help us fight them off? Don't be ridiculous. You will be helping me. Do try to impress me with your ability to follow my orders and keep up if you can. Yeah, I'll get right on that. Sadly, I'm not really much for following orders, especially from old men, and I hate flying enemies. Oh well, let's make some lemonade. Okay, CloudyCrow, I'm counting on you for backup. Phew. Let's see. There's so much glaze, my Dunkin' Donuts box is about to fall apart. Or a counter 4. If it weren't so back-to-back, it wouldn't be so egregious. I agree. It's literally every single thing that happens. It's like every time someone does something, it needs to be explained by another character. Like, no way, I can't believe it. He actually did the thing. Plot twist, Yagyu is terrified of the Chad Crows that he couldn't pull out his sword. Oh, so this is... That'd be funny if this was like a King situation from One Punch Man. Where it's like everybody thinks that he's him. When in actuality he's just super lucky. I don't think we really need to use our stuff here. Oh my god. Bro, that sound scared the hell out of me. This... No, not this one. Nope. That one. Just because it sounds weird, doesn't it? Like the audio sounds off. Like it doesn't sound like it's coming from the game. So when I heard that, I was like, oh my god. What is going on with my headphones? Alright, smack him up. Boom! Okay, we're eating that. Oh, this is perfect. Yeah. Nice. Okay. Now, these guys don't seem too tough either. I don't know if we'll kill, but we'll get him low. Oh no, we might kill. Boom! Such a goofy animation. He just flies up slowly, builds up that suspense, and then drops the hammer on him. Okay. Oh shoot, now we're really not gonna kill. But maybe we might. Let's see. If we get a crit. No! If only. Screw it. I probably could have gone like triple arts, maybe try to get one of them to 200%, but we should be okay here. Special attack undead, might as well. Yeah, and the best part is they're already undead. Stun all undead. Restore HP and remove debuffs for all allies. That's so busted! Oh my god! Why not? Sure. Don't mind if I do. Greatly increase NP strength. I feel like there's not a whole lot of people that have this. Most of these buffs I see is just increase NP strength, but greatly increase. And increase critical strength and apply burn demerit to yourself. Gain a large amount of C stars. Okay, now for her, she gives this only to one ally. Increase NP gauge and NP gain for one ally. And then increase NP strength and NP charge by 1 level when using Noble Phantasm for all allies? Oh, this is disgusting. This is too much power. Screw it. We'll give this to her. Alright, let's see what their overcharges do. So she just gets NP strength. For her, NP strength as well. And then for him, decreased defense. I kind of want to use her first just to see how much damage we're doing here realistically. And then let's see, NP1. Also, what role are we gonna get? Green? Okay, that's a bunch of C stars, right? Not bad. 67's not bad. Oh yeah, I think it might be over. I don't know. He's looking mean right now. Yeah, get him out of here. 300k. Get him out of here. We might need an update on this audio here. We might need an update on this audio. Because that victory sound it sounded like somebody turned their blender on. What the heck was that? This must have been a scouting party. Sakon, tell Lord Matsudaira that he must hurry and deploy archers. The castle's defenses can make do with a bare minimum of soldiers. Concentrate our forces on the southern region and stop any earthbound monsters dead. Do not let even a single rat through your ranks. Position 400 of our men at the front line. Each one has proven his skill in Shimabata. They should be able to hold their own against these monsters. Understood. I shall ride to Lord Matsudaira at once. Hurry. Time is of the essence. Man, samurai really are something else. Let's see. Only needs that goofy smacking sound in cartoons. True, they just need to add that to all of his attack animations. Oh man. They must have been planning their next orders even while you were fighting, Master. The samurai are moving around so quickly. Oh, where are they going with the horses? I wonder where they're going. Is the parade over? Gugaga? I guess they're all off to their duties. Impressive how they kept cool while they let us do all the fighting. I must say, their confidence is amazing. Perhaps a truly skilled samurai knows he has nothing to fear from monsters, demonic beasts, or ghosts. especially if he carries a katana that grows closer to a mystic as they age. I bet they've got that part pretty well covered, right, Tajima? Who do you think you're talking to? The shogunate rules this country completely. Of course they are prepared to deal with monsters and the like. However, I will say that it is highly unusual for monsters to band together like this. That's because they're not just wandering around aimlessly. There's someone leading them. I wouldn't be at all surprised to see them come at us with even greater numbers next time. A heroic spirit swords master. I wonder if the Archer of Inferno is behind this. Oh, it sounds like you know more than you've let on. Perhaps you are the masterminds behind this attack. No, I suppose that is out of the question. Nonetheless, time is of the essence. Tell me everything you know. Make me. I see, so these heroic spirit sword masters are the disgraced remains of dead souls. Ordinarily, I would cut you down for spouting nonsense, but it would seem that things here in SHIMOUSA are no longer so simple. Based on your account, this Archer of Inferno woman is the leader of these monster attacks. Yeah, I think so, but I'm not entirely certain. That said, she did attack us yesterday evening, so the timing makes sense if the trouble in the south started last night. But if she is responsible for that, then something doesn't add up. I might just be imagining things, but that's right, I remember too. She said she couldn't let loose here in town. One cannot expect a dead soul to act with integrity. It is no surprise that this one may have gone mad. He certainly doesn't mince words. I'm sorry. It would just take too long to explain to him exactly what heroic spirits are. But it's not like all normal servants are crazy, right? No, normal servants go crazy too. In fact, insanity is more or less the hallmark of the entire Berserker class. Huh, I didn't know that. In that case, woman, I have orders for you and your companion, not including the young children. 100 of my finest men are about to depart from this town in order to track down the monster's leader. I will not tell you to go with them. They are nothing more than a diversion, a detached force. Instead, your party will be the ones to infiltrate the heart of the enemy's operations and kill their leader, the Archer of Inferno. Man, you don't gotta tell us that. We are already gonna do it. Wait, what? Did I get that right? Because I thought I heard you telling us to go out on a monster hunt. Aha. No, that can't be right. A great noble samurai asking for my help? I'm not telling you to face their legions head on. You would do well to circle around them from the mountains and ambush their leader from behind. This is not a request, woman. Dude, I don't know. Something about the way he says woman. Like, I'm not even a woman, but it pisses me off. It is a command. Remember, I speak with the shogunate's voice. My commands are their commands. He's just so arrogant. Huh? What? Huh? What's going on? So we don't get to refuse? Hold it. No fair, abusing your position like that. Not to mention, how are we supposed to take out Inferno if we don't even know for sure that she's there? Don't be a fool. Do you think we came here in response to reports from just last night? Shogunate spies have long been in place throughout SHIMOUSA to verify the rumors of monsters in the area. According to these spies, a woman who appeared to be commanding these monsters was spotted among their ranks a short while ago. It all lines up with what you told me. And so I'm giving you another chance to battle this Archer of Inferno. No fair. Who do you think you are, squeezing us for everything we know, keeping us in the dark, then calling all the shots? Simple. I am a samurai, and you are a mere vagrant. You're a nasty old man, is what you are. You're even worse than udon after it gets all soggy. Why udon? Udon is the god's gift to mankind. It's one of my favorite foods, but if it gets soggy, it is ruined. I understand, Miss Samurai. I can't stand when a bowl of delicious udon gets soggy either. Ga goo ga. See? Onui and Sasuke get it, right? But still, what are we going to do now? Citizens of this country can't refuse an order from the shogunate, but what is your take on this, CloudyCrow? Samurai aren't any match for heroic spirits? True. They can't handle it. Even this guy with all the aura in the world, he can't handle it. That's true. I'm not sure even I could have defeated Purgatorio if I hadn't borrowed this katana. Samurai are only human after all, and in the Swordmaster's case, even a normal heroic spirit would have a hard time. So if it really is Inferno leading these monsters, I guess we have no choice but to go. I may not be of much use in battle, but I will do what I can to help you cross the mountain pass. Mountain pass? Are we going mountain climbing now? You and Sasuke stay here, Onui. Wait for us in Otama's room. Aw, but okay, I like Otama's room. It smells like incense. Gaga! A march over the mountains, huh? It's going to be a long and exhausting walk, so I'll have to prepare lunchboxes, otherwise we might starve to death. That's true. One cannot fight on an empty stomach. I shall have rice balls prepared for you to take along. Now, let's see. Are you there, Danzo? I am here, Lord Tajima no Kami. Whoa, that lady just came out of the shadows. That's amazing. How does she do that? I love how the baby's expressions changes with Onui's expressions. It makes it seem like he knows exactly what's going on. Like whenever she's surprised, he's surprised. Wow, she's cute. I have to give old man Tajima this. He's got good taste. This is the spy who saw the woman leading the monsters. Ooh. She will serve as your guide. Is that clear, Danzo? As you wish, my lord. So, you're a lady ninja. I guess that makes you a kunoichi. There probably aren't many of you out there, huh? You must be amazing if you're acting as a scout for the shogunate. Anyways, it's nice to meet you, Danzo, was it? That name sounds vaguely familiar. Yes, my name is Danzo. I shall take you where you need to go, as my lord commands. Kotaro? Either Sasuke is a sock puppet or the baby is a menace. Oh man, have you guys ever seen that movie? I think it's called Baby Geniuses, like Super Baby Geniuses or something. Let me see if I can find it. Well, actually, let me look it up on the computer so you guys can see. I used to be obsessed with this movie when I was a kid. Oh my god, here it is. Ah, I can't get a better... Let me see. Okay. This is the movie. Display capture. Yeah, I know that movie. Of course you know all the baby... Okay, I don't know all the baby movies. This is just a baby movie I know. But in this movie, Super Baby Geniuses, it's basically about, well, besides the kids having superpowers and stuff, basically they were all babies that could communicate with each other, and they were completely aware of, you know, what was going on. They were just speaking a different language that humans or that adults couldn't understand. I feel like that's what Sasuke is going through right now. He knows everything that we know. He just can't say it. He has beef with all the babies? No, I don't. Just one specific baby. No, it's nothing. She just bears a strong resemblance to someone I know. But I'm sure it's only a coincidence. I apologize for my rudeness. Really? She does? Yes, she does. Again, my apologies. Now then, Lady Musashi, Master, we should hurry. We must cross the mountain pass and take out the Archer of Inferno. Not bad. I like your spirit. Very well then. I am trusting you to handle the monster's leader. What? You said this looks horrible. It's a movie from 2004. So, basically the entire movie just consisted of, like, you know, the babies in their costumes, like walking around and doing the whatever the heck was their mission that they were tasked, and then it would be like adults voicing over the babies. It's, thinking back on it, it's actually as terrible as it sounds. But back then, when I was a kid, I was obsessed with that movie. With no one to lead them, the monsters will pose no more threat than shadows and mist. My samurai will then be able to handle them with ease. That does sound awful, but in a hilarious way. It really is, dude. It's basically like, imagine someone trying to do a dub for an anime, but instead of doing it for the anime, they're trying to dub a voice for a baby. Like, not only you have to try to get your voice to match the like random like baby movements and stuff that they do. It's so bad. Oh man, it is so bad. There's so many moments that really just don't match. Now, go forth and defeat this woman before she puts all SHIMOUSA on the torch. I expect good news when you return. Alright. Is that the end of the node? You know what that means. Sounds like Kids Next Door, but with babies. It's way worse than Kids Next Door. Kids Next Door was fire. Detour is the name of the area. All right. We have a roll, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see who we get. Let me pull up my list. Okay. 1, 2. Oh, that would have been a god pick. 3. Don't have. Don't have. Don't have. Right? Yeah, we have the assassin one. Don't have. Tlaloc is back. Dude, that's our third pretender. Holy cannoli. That is our third pretender. Literally one more, and then we have all of the pretenders in our servant list. Oh, I'm dumb. And then I go to the bottom, change to selected. Okay. Drip Queen, yes sir. Yes sir. So yeah, we're chilling. We're chilling. At least if it comes to the main 3 classes, we have so many people to deal with them. Not only do we have these 3 anchors that actually like counter each of the specific classes, but we also have these guys that we can just add in to fill in the numbers, to support the others. And then we have Tlaloc for the drip factor. Alright. Let's see what we're facing off against here. We are on arrow 3. Okay, so kind of the same as last one. The only difference is there's Lancers now. Lancers are no bueno. Which means we need a saber. But which one will it be? There is a Jason. Let's see, anyone else? I mean, I might just want to use my own saber. I'd like an AoE one though. And I don't know if I have any. Let's see. Satanta, Richard. Okay, so no 3 stars there. We have plenty of our own units we can bring though. Screw it. Line up, Musashi. We probably won't need you here this time. We got this covered. Now the thing is, there aren't too many assassins, so that shouldn't be a big problem for these guys. I kind of want to bring Tlaloc. I wonder if I can level any of her skills. I want to change her back. There we go. That's more I like it. Okay. So with this lineup here. Wait, don't we have 2 of those? We do. What the heck? How'd that happen? Okay. Maybe do that. I think Fergus might be the only AoE low star saber that isn't Jason. Yeah, he might be. Because I don't know a whole lot of low star sabers. You can use story support on the front line, right? We can't. Story support is slot 4. And 3 star is frontline. These monsters are fairly slow moving, with the exception of the flying beasts. Consequently, they are still quite some distance from Tokay. If we hurry, we should be able to reach them before nightfall, even with a detour. So we're splitting up from this group of elite samurai, huh? If they're here to take out those monsters too, shouldn't they have come with us? Not to worry, they should arrive before us, as they are meeting the enemy head on. Once they have engaged the enemy in battle, we will approach their leader from behind. Now I see, so he'd already thought that far ahead when he gave us our orders. Oh, with skills and smarts like his, it's no wonder that old man's such a big shot. Man, I wish I had a cushy government job with cuties waiting on me hand and foot. Lord Kotaro, was it? Is something wrong? Surely I'm not the first kunoichi you ever met. Or perhaps, is it because you have doubts about my name? I can only tell you that I am indeed Kato Danzo. I apologize if I am not what you expect. Let's see, well, that's dumb. Story support is supposed to be used normally. Hey, I didn't make the rules. I didn't make the rules. I made some rules, but I didn't make that one. Me, personally, I thought it would have made more sense to have story support frontline and then have 3-star, 4-star, 5-star supports be slots 4, 5, 7. But I heard that the supports get pretty OP. So that's at least what I heard. I can only tell you that I am indeed Kato Danzo. I apologize if I am not what you expect. But unfortunately, there is nothing I can do in that regard. No, it's not that. I'm the one who should apologize. I don't doubt what you say at all, Lady Danzo. You must know the stories too, right? Kato Danzo is the most famous ninja from the Age of War. I don't know much about the ninja world, but even I've heard of the Flying Kato and his exploits as master of puppets. What about you, CloudyCrow? Do you know her name? I don't, but I guess that's not an option. I feel like I've heard it somewhere. That is really rather embarrassing for a ninja. I've never intended to stand out like this, so it feels rather odd. I'd agree to allow them frontline, but by the time there are good supports, your box will already be ridiculous. Yep. We're getting there. Still, the Age of War was quite some time ago, wasn't it? I also hadn't heard that you were still working as a spy from Lord Iemitsu. Plus, you seem awfully young. If she's been alive this long, maybe she's a servant. You're a puppet, aren't you? Yes, I am. I had no idea you knew. I can only presume you must have heard the truth of Kato Danzo somewhere. I hesitated to share this fact myself because it is usually such a difficult thing to explore, but if there is no need to hide it, I would be glad to do so. Yes, I am indeed a puppet animated by machinery. I am over 100 years old. So she's a mechanical doll? I don't think she's a homunculus. That's right. Think of her as some kind of magecraft. It's certainly rare to see something like her in this time, but she is on par with the magecraft used in this modern day. I believe there are a few puppet masters that exist in your time as well, aren't there, Master? In fact, there is a long history of mages controlling puppets with magecraft, although it isn't usually called magecraft in this area. Just so we're clear, Master, I can assure you that if nothing else, she is not a servant. I sense nothing to suggest she is. As such, I believe she truly is a person, a puppet from this time. Wow, Mechanical Kunoichi. I've seen machines and ninja before, but never a machine ninja like this. On top of that, this combination turned out to be Kato Danzo, a ninja so famous even I've heard about her. And on top of that, she's super cute. That's what really matters. You're so slim with such slender legs. I bet other people tell you you'd look good in anything all the time, huh? No, I can't say that they do. Please don't tease me, Lady Musashi. Kotaro reacted the same way. Do ninja just not care about being cute or something? No, we don't, and I am not cute. Ah, so you are a ninja too, Lord Kotaro. I suspected as much from your demeanor. Yes, that's right. My full name is... On second thought, my true name would be confusing. You can just call me Kotaro. I am from the the Sagami province. I see, that's quite a coincidence. Some of my installed ninjutsu are from the Sagami clan as well. You don't remember me, do you? Pardon, what did you say? Never mind, just forget I said that. Besides, I'm sensing something strange up ahead. Wow, now that's a servant for you. Even though you're not fully recovered, your instincts are still dead on. I'm sensing 1, 2, 3. No, there are even more than that. They must have wandered off from their pack. They're clearly not acting as a unit. We don't have any time to waste. I agree. Danzo, I hate to ask, but would you mind helping? I don't know much about ninjutsu, but I'm sure you can hold your own in a fight, right? Absolutely. Part of my job is to ensure that you reach your destination safely. Kato Danto, activating combat mode. Objective, destroy hostile entities and resume expedition. Initiating battle. We need that. That's what I like to hear. Instead of, I mean, I love MASH just as much as the next guy. But instead of master your orders, we need that. We need some battle initiate. Well, so that does more when near water. Whoa! Applies sure hit to all allies and remove 1 guts from enemies. And when it's removed, decrease their defense. That is cool, man. Quick arts, critical strength, apply incoming damage cut for all allies. Dang, double damage cut? Okay, let's do this. Wait, did she just bring out dogs? Curse? No! Dang, big crit. You never noticed? I don't think I've used that attack too much. Cause I think, what was that, a quick card that brought it out? Okay. We don't have the best cards here. We do have some good ones though. Let's do do I believe that she'd kill with those 2 cards? She might, but I don't want to risk it. Oh, wait. Okay. We can use this now. Shoot, you probably could have used that last turn, to be honest. Perfect. That actually worked out really well. Holy. 97! Okay, there we go. There we go. That worked out beautifully. That NP gain is disgusting. See, it's NP gain per turn. Holy, that one arts card gave like 70%. There's something going on here I don't know about. Ah, this. NP gain 1 turn when on a near water field. So this must be super strong then. Since it's only 1 turn. And increase NP. Dude, this. We have some of the most broken units ever. Increase NP strength for all allies except yourself for 3 turns. So now these guys are gonna hit like trucks too. Oh my gosh. So this guy's not gonna get stunned. And then we're not on a sunlight field. Oh wait, we are! Oh, can there be like multiple fields at the same time? Dang, this is so crazy, dude. That's all we should need. Okay. The 1 NP from Vargas is enough. True. But more NPs is more fun. Vargas is so sick, man. Dude, I'm not gonna lie, she might be one of my most favorite 4 stars in the game. Or not in the game, but that I have. Fields don't work like weather from Pokemon. That's what I thought, honestly. Like whenever you changed a field, I thought it'd remove whatever the field was before and make it into that instead of just adding on to that. Alright, Battlefield. Let's see. Ooh, here it is. Here it is. Big battle incoming. Big battle. Ooh, and we can only bring her, huh? Well, now this is the perfect time for her to shine. Because we didn't really get to use her last time. Oh, and we have to bring her in the front. Which is awful because she's weak to Archer. But I guess, I don't know. If she dies, she dies. And then we could probably just swap someone else in to cover. Oh, this could be good. Oh, you know what? Well, I think he's AoE, isn't he? I was about to say, we could bring him. We could bring him. And we still gotta level this dude. Is he single target? No, he's AoE as well. Okay. I think we're good. Maybe... we'll do that. And then... I mean, the last slot, I don't think it really matters. I like what we have up here, though. We got some tanks, some powerhouses. Now, let me see, because this is gonna be my first time like really using her. Debuff immune 3 times 3 turns. Buff removal resist. Guts 2 times 5 turns. I remember that. And increase NP gauge. And C stars each turn. So she's got some good crit stuff. And now her NP. It does a bunch of different things, right? Let's see. Decreases defense of a single enemy during normal attacks 3 times. Remove buff of a single enemy during critical attacks. Decrease critical strength when attacked. And recover all allies' HP when receiving a critical hit. The recovery effect increases with overcharge. Wait, that's it? Why doesn't that's such a weird thing to put overcharge on. No recovery if the target's HP has reached 0 and greatly increases your attack. Brother. What? Wait, what is this? Wait, what? What is this? Noble Phantasm Enhancement. What does that do? Well, anyways, what if she gets hit by a crit and she dies? Then nobody gets healed. Oh my gosh. Okay. I'm ready. Oh wait, for her. Is she Buster? 'Cause I guess she can just hold on to it. Okay. We're locked. Don't forget you can stack this NP on itself multiple times since it has a 5-turn duration. Oh, that's... So she's kind of like a stronger Inshun, huh? That's elite. Well, no. Because Inshun, he's more so just like a self-buffer, and then he just goes crazy. With her, she is a self-buffer, but she also has like a lot of team support. I knew it. This world is truly hell. NP enhancement takes you to the screen for NP leveling. She doesn't have any dupes you can feed right now. Oh, okay, okay. I don't remember ever seeing that button there. Lord Yoshinaka fought for the people. He stood up against Tyra's arrogance. He thought he was doing what was right. He was trying. Wait, what? Oh, he thought he was doing what was right. He was trying to create a peaceful world, even if he had to take others' lives to do so. Kiso Yoshinaka was my beloved hero, a peerless warrior. He fought alongside the Genji to free them from the tyranny of the Taira. He fought and fought and fought. And yet, even after the Taira had been defeated, this new world hated Lord Yoshinaka. Right? Yeah, Yoshinaka. The very instant the Genji were in power in Kyoto, they betrayed him. Even after they had fought by their side, they said he was evil. How dare they? How dare they? How dare they? Now Lord Yoshinaka is dead, murdered at the hands of Genji. I shall never forgive them. I detest, I detest, I detest, I detest. Detest, 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 detest. I hate, 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 hate. I detest the Genji clan for betraying Lord Yoshinaka. I loathe the people of Japan for not accepting him. I detest everything about this world. I am overcome with loathing. It shall never go away. This is truly hell. There is no other word for it. Contemptible worms grow in number and size, while good people are nowhere to be found. And why would there be? This world has always been hell. I detest it, I loathe it, I despise it. Nothing has changed since then. I still burn with anger and hate. Yoshinaka is the rogue saber of Fate Samurai Remnant. Okay, okay. Some lore there. She's better than Inshun? Yeah. No, wait, something is different. I too must have died and made a mark on humanity. I have materialized in this world as a shadow of my former self. But then why do I still fester with hatred? When I was alive, I hid myself away and lived out the rest of my days in peace once the war came to an end. So why do I now burn so fiercely? Is it because I'm a heroic spirit? Is it the way I've materialized? No, 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 no. It's something else. Why? Why was it not enough for me to shed tears over losing the ones I love? This is the urge. I have to use myself as firewood. Detestation, anger, the curse of annihilation inside me drives me wildly mad. With the fire growing unchecked, now is the time to turn things around. Ah, I have finally disgraced myself to the point where I can fall no further. I have become a demon. My illness has advanced to the point where I can no longer be around others. These flames, I sense magical energy at work. It could be magecraft or a servant's ability. And then there's the sky. It should still be midday, but our surroundings are as dark as night. Right, Kotsuro hasn't seen it yet. This is how it always goes. The heroic spirit swordmasters can make that blood-soaked moon appear in the sky. Then again, this wasn't the case last night. Maybe they only make the moon come out if they feel like it. Or when they're about to get serious. We have successfully made our way behind enemy lines, but stay alert. There is no telling when they may attack us. Right now they are simply moving north, but if their leader were to notice us, I think we'll be okay there. It looks like the old man really does know his strategy. Those are Lord Tajima no Kami's 100 samurai. They will keep the monsters busy so we can slip through unnoticed. So far everything's going according to plan. Now we just have to find Archer of Inferno. There's only one servant aura nearby, about 200 meters ahead. Here she is. Honestly, what are they thinking? I'm just doing as my curse of annihilation tells me to do, and they see fit to send 50, no 100 course warriors my way. That's excessive for dealing with a lone woman like me. Perhaps they simply fear these monsters roaming around. There you are, wicked creature. Are you the one who has been leading these creatures and terrorizing SHIMOUSA? Yes, something like that. Is it too late to turn yourself in? We shall not leave this battlefield without your head. We defeated the Christians that threatened our country. Now you shall witness our might for yourself. Oh my, how scary. Scary, yes, that is scary. It's dreadful and loathsome. If this world is hell, you must be the devils that torment those of us who are trapped here. What rubbish. We are the keepers of the peace in this world. In one swift stroke, we shall cut down the wicked creatures like yourself who threaten our safety. We fear not the sorcery you use to control these foul beasts. We all carry famed katana that have proven their worth in battle. Your defeat is all but certain. My, how impressive. But I doubt any of your blades are on par with the Myojin Giri Muramasa that defeated Purgatorio. As such, they cannot hope to kill me. I am nothing but firewood now. I have used my soul, my spirit origin, and my body to stoke the fires of fury and become flame itself. No ordinary human stands a chance against me. The flames are getting hotter. If she uses her sorcery, just cut right through it, push forward, and kill her. I am loathing, I am anger, I am hatred and fury. Behold how brightly I burn. I shall descend upon all of you. You, your parents, your brothers, your sisters, your wives, your children, everyone. I forgot the grandchildren. Everyone, everyone, everyone. I shall melt your eyes, sear your hearts, and char every bone in your body until only ash remains. Now burn! Ah, I'm on fire, I'm on fire, it won't go out. Please stop, I can't breathe, it burns, it burns. Ah, help! Ah! Ha! Looks like I made it just in time. I never cut fire before, but there's a first time for everything. They're still breathing. Lady Donzo, please take the injured to safety and go and give the others instructions. They may be able to hold their own against these monsters, but it's impossible for humans to fight a servant. Understood. I will take care of the injured and instruct the other samurai. What a surprise to see you here. Wait, who are you again? Don't tell me you've already forgotten us. Yeah, you don't yapping for minutes to die in 2 seconds. True. Yeah, you don't usually forget people you met just yesterday. Still, I suppose I should announce myself anyways since we're about to face off. My name is Musashi, Miyamoto Musashi, though you swordmasters seem to prefer calling me Shimen Musashi. You may have forgotten us, but I haven't forgotten you, Archer of Inferno. Is our last fight already in the distant past or something? I'm sorry, I don't know who you are, but if you're people who live in this world, I will have to burn you all the same. That is simple, very simple. I would like you to die now, please. And do stay out of my way. You see those 100 men over there? I have to burn them all up after all. I'm firewood, right? And you need fire if you're going to roast sinners in hell, right? Looks like the Arch of Inferno is even. She's a lot crazier than last time. Inferno. I don't like the way you fight or kill. Burning everything does not eliminate the root of conflict. Left unchecked, the root only grows into next war. I almost said next water. Into next war. One with nothing to gain and everything to lose. What can you possibly gain from this? This isn't even your time. Nothing happening now should affect you personally. And I doubt burning everything in sight is going to make someone want to give you something like the Holy Grail. So why kill all of these people when there's nothing in it for you? Why fight at all? I can't hope to understand if you won't talk to me. At least tell me why you're doing all of this. There is nothing to understand. I am firewood. Firewood does not speak or think or... How dare you attack me while I'm talking, you coward? Don't talk to me about cowardice when you're literally spread fire as easily as breathing. I know full well you're stronger than me. In which case, you better believe I'm going to try and lop off an arm or two before you get serious. Here I thought this conversation would continue, but instead you lash out at me in fury. I see. So this is the sort of cowardice you prefer. In that case, why don't we take this elsewhere? A plane where there's no strategy or technique at all? Here we go. Rah! 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 This strange magical energy. Leading Musashi, I believe this servant is likely an Oni. I guess those horns on her helmet weren't just for show. Rah! Grah! How dare you! I detest you! I can't stand it! Lord Yoshinaka! Lord Yoshinaka! Ah! We already had this last singularity. We already had this last singularity with, what's her name? Not Promelia. What was her name again? The girl that kept calling us, Achilles? I forget. Yoshinaka, did I just hear her right? Kiso Yoshinaka was a shogun at the Kamakura period. Well, this singularity is just chock full of fun facts. Fun Japanese historical facts. You really know your stuff, CloudyCrow. So if she had ties to Yoshinaka, I see. Makes sense. I can understand why she would hate all of Japan. All the more so now that things are peaceful in the Tokugawa region. In Tokugawa reign, since the Tokugawa family is supposed to be descended from the Seiwa Genji. Kiso Yoshinaga was a general who helped Minamoto Yoritomo overthrow the Taira regime. He was once lauded as a great general, but ended up being persecuted by Yoritomo after he had outlived his usefulness. I've heard his name before, as well as his beloved wife's, who was always by his side. She was a courageous woman and an incredibly skilled warrior, an armor-clad battle maiden who fought better than any man. The daughter of Nakahara Kaneto, and the younger sister of Higuchi Kanemitsu and Imai Kanehira. The one who always fought by Yoshinaka's side, yet couldn't bear witness to his death. That's who you are, isn't it? A woman who burns with hatred and detestation. Tomoe Gozen. She defended Uruk at the demonic front. Did she? Oh, she did. She was one of the servants that died before we got there, though, right? I remember now. In Babylonia, they mentioned that some of the servants came earlier than us and were defeated. It must be the karma implanted by that curse thing. Her soul has been dead for a long time, just like Lord Inshin. Killed off screen, yeah, exactly. The thing in front of us now is nothing more than a husk. The vestiges of what Tomoe Gozen, the servant, used to be. At least that's how I see it. If you don't know history of the Genji Minamoto clan, this is all gibberish. That's exactly how I feel right now. Like, it's just in one ear and out the other. All I know is that she hates Genji. And Lord Yoshinaka is important to her. That's all I've gathered. But no matter how tragic her story is, or how justified her anger may be, I'm not going to hold back. That's right, I won't hold back at all. I can't afford to against her. Oh, I can't afford to against her anyway. I refuse to take pity on her, but can I still defeat her? This katana may be up to the task, but my skills sure aren't. It's not her soul that I need to cut, it's her karma. I have to sever her grudge itself. And my skills haven't reached a point where I can do that. But so what? I should be thrilled to get to go up against Tomoe Gozen. This is a once-in-a-lifetime chance to prove myself against an unrivaled master. If I back down now, it would bring shame to my Niten Ichiryu style. The only thing I need to worry about doing to this flame is inhuman clothing is to cut it down with my crossed blades. I'm glad I brought you with me, Myojin Giri Muramasa. Now come on, Inferno, it's time we settled this. Rah! My name is Tomoe. No, it's not. I am the Archer of Inferno, the one who shall burn this world to cinders. Here we go. What? Come forth, my blood-soaked frontier. This mountain of bodies and river of blood shall serve as our stage and consume the loser's soul upon their defeat. Okay, there we go. My blade's cursed name is Archer of Inferno. My vessel's true name, Tomoe Gozen. Prepare yourself, Shinmen Musashi. Our final battle is upon us. Let's do this. Here we go. The music, the background. I'm ready for it. Not gonna lie, for me, it's gibberish even now, yeah. It's time. Cinema. Second duel. I love how you can see. Wait, hold on. Okay. Oh, it's kind of hard to see. I was about to say that's how you know this game's outdated, because you can see the end of the texture. Like, there's just, you have all these skulls, and then you can literally see the end of the texture, the line where the skulls just abruptly end and then a new texture starts. Right here, yeah, you can kind of see it right here. Man. Let's see. Okay, I don't even know. Oh my god, what a cool start. What a cool start. So she's mental debuff immune and inflicts burn with her attacks. Oh, this is sick. We got such a good first turn. Okay. We got C-Star Gather. Oh, and debuff immune. So debuff immune means we can't be burned either, right? 3 times 3 turns. Maybe we hold on to this. Because we don't even have any C-Stars right now anyways. Apply Guts 2 times 5 turns. Increase NP gauge. Gain C-Stars each turn. Oh, I like that. I do, but I think I'll hold on that one too. Piece her up. Okay, that was a mistake. I definitely could have positioned that better. Oh my god. Was that an instant crit? Holy. Okay. Okay. This isn't going very well. Now, well, we do have a card for her. We have quite a few. Okay, so let's start by using this. So everybody has the defense up. We can use this. I don't think we'll need the taunt just yet. Increase NP gain 1 turn. That's probably going to be a big one too. And then we have this, so we could just instantly raise her NP, but I'll save that. Now for her. I'm a little worried to use this skill so early, because it's 2 times 5 turns. That's so good. Yeah, I think we'll hold it. We'll hold it. And then we could also use this to remove her buffs. Yeah. Definitely do that. This is just a battery? Okay, just a battery. Alright. Let's do this. Okay. We're burning! Gosh. Well, we'll hold on that. Okay. This could be good to use now. Shoot. Dang, that would have been perfect. No. I don't want to screw this up. I don't want to screw this up. Let's use NP strength with overcharge and decreases arts resistance. Wait. Dude. I want to save this for taunt clause, but I think this would honestly be the perfect time to use this for the NP gain. So we have that, and then debuff immune, but all she does is burn us, and I can handle a little burn. Oh, it's only one turn too. Holy, I'm glad I noticed that. So yeah, definitely don't use that. I don't even think we use this either right now. I think we're good. And now we go boom into boom into boom. That's what I'm thinking. Whoa. The ancient text. Poems of altruism and loyalty. Alright. Here we go. Attack up too. We got the NP up. Okay. That did not work out as well as I thought it would. Okay. Now we use... Shoot, she got hit twice. MP strength for all allies, C stars. Okay. That did nothing! That didn't do anything. She can get her NP again, but maybe I just go full combo with her. This should be enough stars. Surely. Okay. It's adding up. It's adding up. We got the 3 defense downs. Nice. Wait, so what did that... We got hit, but it wasn't a crit. So a normal hit just decreases defense again. Wait, no. We decreased their critical rate. Oh my god. Decrease critical rate when you're attacked. Oh, when you deal a critical hit, then you remove a buff. And when you hit them normally, you decrease defense. So we already used all the decreased defenses. Okay. Interesting. Very, very interesting. I think we can use this now. Oh god, Hephaestion! Why does she keep focusing her? I do have my switch. Dang, and she has the double NP strength up. At level 10, how much does this increase it by? My guess is like 20. Oh, okay, that was like 30. Okay. Shoot. Let's do this. Crit arts is gonna do more than a non-crit buster. Big damage and more resistance down. Can we do it? Okay, not bad, not bad. Stop focusing her, please! Oh my god! Alright, good thing we got the Swapperoonie. Oh my god, no. Kriemhild. Oh no. This is a really scary spot to be in. Now, why did I bring Wu? Why did I bring Wu? No. Shoot. She does have, no, does she? She has a stun, but it's only to undead. And then, what is her middle skill? Oh, the middle skill is the one that gives you the special attack against undead. Yep. Ah, this sucks, this sucks. I think we keep Hephaestion in. Let me see what Kriemhild does. Maybe she'll have a skill that can help us here. I don't think she does, though. Okay. Okay. She reduces their NP by 1. Wait, hold on. Oh my... Wait! No shot. Bro. Kriemhild is perfect. Kriemhild is perfect to use with her. Oh my god. Because, wait, did we lose all of our... Let's see. Okay. Perfect. She can use this, which applies target focus to an ally. And we could give that to her, but let's use this first. so she doesn't have ult. And then, screw it, what's her NP do? Remove defense buffs, significant special attack dragon, and decrease arts resistance. And these buffs are here for 2 more turns, okay. Okay. I'm liking what I'm seeing here. Let's use this. And then I think I'm gonna wait for the taunt. I think I'm gonna hold on it for a bit. Oh, shoot. Never mind. No, we definitely hold it for next turn. 1000%. But instead, what we'll do is this. She's so close to getting her NP and she's just not there. Wait, hold on. Her voice actress is kind of awesome. Okay, all the defense downs are gone. Jesus Christ Almighty. This is why, bro. This is why. What are the odds? This is why I never use berserkers in this Nuzlocke. This godforsaken Nuzlocke. You just can't use berserkers ever. Oh my god. I was trying to save the taunt for this turn with the NP. Or maybe I should have just used the taunt instead of the skill one. Just to get it over with. Why are they not focusing the only defensive freaking character we have? This is a absolute disaster. I think we have to go for this. She's debuff immune. No, she's mental debuff immune. Mental debuff immune. Shoot, that sucks. That really sucks. Okay. Man, I really want her to get her NP, but I guess it's not that big of a deal. Okay. I got like one more turn on this, don't I? 2? Okay. Just 5 stacks of burn. Good God. I want to use her NP. I really want to. I want to use her NP so that she can, like, if she goes down, she's gonna go down swinging. But it might be better to just do this. Oh god. Do I want to go triple arts or do I want to throw a buster in there for some damage? Let's go triple arts so we can potentially loop here. Alright. Target. Please target Chin. Please target Chin. Please. Don't do this to me. You already took one. You already took... Thank you! Oh my god. Thank you. I'll take that. I'll take that. We got terrible luck with her focusing Krimhild. Oh, the burn. Oh no. It didn't even matter. Didn't even matter. And then the burn. Okay. This is... Oh my god, bro. Why didn't I use this? Well, it wouldn't have made that big of a difference. Shoot! I just leveled the Feistion! I just freaking leveled her, man. Okay. Yeah, next turn. C-Star drop rate down? What the heck, man? Not cool, man. Decrease critical rate, remove... So we could use this, which would give her her NP. And it would be a good time because she has all these buffs up, but she doesn't need to do it right now is the thing. Okay. Oh my good God! Brother! Oh! Oh, I almost forgot. Does this not... burn... Is it that... Wait, what? Let me see. Oh, we have increased burn effectiveness, but we're not burned. Oh my god, this is such a disaster. This is so bad. shoot. Shoot. I don't even think it... Like, ah, man, I'm not gonna lie. I'm disappointed. I hope that she would have done better than she did. But, to be fair, we just got incredibly unlucky. Because even though we got her NP like 2, almost 3 times, she just never attacked her. So we didn't get any of the heal procs, really. And now we're 3 turns away from getting her guts back. This is just freaking G, brother. Honestly, I'm thinking we just go all in with Tristan here. That's what I'm thinking. Restore HP and remove debuffs for all allies. Well, it helped her. For what it's worth. Okay. This is just rough, man. Let's see. Come on. I think she's got this. Oh my. How did no one die there? How the heck did no one die there? Oh man, this is a roller coaster. This is a friggin' roller coaster. The 1 second I get terrible luck, the next second I get good luck. And then they give me terrible luck again and some more good luck. Oh my god. Shin, you're coming to my office after this. Me and you are gonna have a long talk. What was that? Oh my gosh. Screw it. That was a battle. That was a battle of all time. We took her down though. Oh my god, could you imagine if the burn at the end killed someone? Oh, I hate it. I hate this fight so much. She just stacks crit and burn. And everything dies. Oh my god. That was painful. It removed the guts, yep. Calculated. Calculated. The basic attacks remove buffs. Remember, guys. Yep. See? You guys are like, why is the guts gone? Look at... Where is it? He actually forgot the guts. Nope. I didn't forget. Seems like some people in the chat did, though. Okay. I definitely didn't just get lucky and completely piggybacked off of what Arnaldo said. That was 100% calculated. I cannot overlook the Tyra clan's tyranny. I doubt they will stop at ravaging the city. If they are not stopped, they will ruin all of Japan. Someone must stand up to them. Someone must fight. I will not fight for the Genji's sake. I will fight so that all who live in this world can do so in peace. That's so selfless of you, Lord Yoshinaka. It is, isn't it? Ha ha ha. As well it should be. I was trying to say something selfless after all. If anyone were to ask me why I do this, that shall be my answer. Lord Yoshinaka? But I will be completely honest with you, Tomoe. The real reason I will fight the Tyra clan is to make a brighter future for us. That is all. Such broadly usable servants are gone now. I know, bruh. It sucks. Hephaestion just got unlucky. I mean, there's only so much I can do when every single round they're hard focusing her. The best I could have done was just try to do some, like, taunt claws cheese and just hold my taunt until I thought she was gonna die and then just use that in order to, you know, save her. But that's not fun. It's not fun to just hold on to my taunts just to save characters so that I can use them again. And I was really hoping, honestly, since it was a one-turn NP gain buff, I was hoping that if I used that, I'd be able to use my NP, and then that would give me a good amount of refund. That didn't work out. And then with, we were lacking in damage. That was the biggest problem. We didn't have like a hardcore DPS to take them down. We had Chin, who was a tank. We had, I don't even know what to categorize Hephaestion is. She does damage with her NP, but doesn't really do a lot outside of her NP. I guess unless you're fighting casters, maybe. Who else did we lose? Well, we lost. It was her, and it was Kriemhild. Again, that was also unlucky. Crits on a berserker. What can you do? What can you do? I think if I could go back in time, I'm sure there are things that I could have done that could save her, but for how long? How long would I have been able to save her? I still think she would have died. Just maybe not on that exact round. Dang, man. Just nothing worked out as planned. Nothing worked out as planned. You can taunt other... I know, Arnaldo, my plan was to use the taunt on Chin so that Chin could tank the NP, and then after tanking the NP, she'd be able to heal everybody and everything. I was trying to hold it for there. I just didn't expect that he was going to land 2 crit basic attacks on Kriemhild and just instantly wipe her. Oh, man. Now, wait, hold on. Not just 2 crits. 2 crits on a berserker. That's just a death sentence. That's just a death sentence, man. Oh my gosh. That's her survivability. Yeah, it was just a tough situation because you have to think of the context that I was in. Hephaestion was about to die, and Tomoe Gozen was about to get her NP. So I had to come up with a plan, figure out how can I save Hephaestion. And so I brought in Kriemhild, and my plan was to use her minus enemy charge, like the -1 charge, to stall out a turn, get some damage, and then when they would use their NP, then I would target Chin, since Chin, you know, she buffs her team whenever she gets hit, and she also had guts up. But Kriemhild ended up dying, which was unfortunate. I thought that maybe I shouldn't have used her charge reduction, and maybe I should have just taunted immediately. But then after that turn, Kriemhild's still on the field. I can't swap her out because I used my swap to save Hephaestion, so she just would have died in one of the later rounds. It was just not good, not good. That was a hard opponent to go against for a Nuzlocke. Crit spam plus dot damage. I feel like the dot damage wasn't that big of a problem. Obviously it added up, but the crit spam, it's like and I had so many characters that removed buffs that gave crit damage reductions, and it just did not matter because she would just keep stacking crits every time I'd remove them. That was rough, man. At least Big Woo survived. Thank God. That's why I was so shocked when she used her NP and then attacked Woo. That heal might have saved her. That heal that I used might have saved her. I was surprised that nobody died in that round, because it was looking bleak. Oh my gosh. At least that's another thing. Musashi just insta-died turn 1. That was a waste of a slot. We had a dead slot in that battle where we could only use 5 servants. Oh my god, what a waste. Let's see. Chin probably would have died since the burn damage. From her NP, you might be right. You might be right. Well, you might. The only thing is, I don't know if she had her buff immunity still or not. But you might be right. Burn probably would have killed her. This is probably the 3rd hard fight this pseudo. Oh no. I mean, it might be not as hard as some future fights, but if the future fights are hard in different ways, then we might be able to navigate through them. But crit spam, that is a killer for Nuzlocks, because wrong person gets hit and it's just GG. DPS can be replaced, supports really can't be. True. We could use some DPSs though. We don't have any DPS for Lancers. Now maybe, who do we have? We had Mary Anning, I think that's her name. We have Mary Anning and we have Hector, but both of those guys are, well, Hector's AoE for sure. I don't know about Mary Anning. We just have some really weird Lancers. Just give me Melusine, man. Give me Melusine and call it a day. We'll just ignore the ban list. You might roll a broken unit. True, true. I think the Nuzlocke is definitely far from over. It's just we suffered some heavy losses today. I just leveled up Hephaestion. We lost her, and then we lost Kriemhild, which, to be fair, I wasn't using Kriemhild this entire Nuzlocke to begin with because she's a berserker. And then the one time I bring her, she dies because she's a berserker. So it kind of proves my point that bringing her earlier would have been rough. Or maybe I should have brought her earlier against weaker fights so I could at least use her. Now she's just gone. That sucked. Alright. I fight Tomoe so that one day the fires of war will no longer burn and we can be together. Why? Why did I ever forget this? I know that he gave me something precious, not just hatred or anger or detestation. That's why I managed to survive. Back then when Yoshitsune came for Lord Yoshinaka on Yorimoto's orders, Lord Yoshinaka asked me to stay far away from the battlefield. Because of how he cared for me, my life was spared. In time, I went on to give birth to our son, Yoshihide. Afterward, I became a nun and grew old while continuing to pray that Lord Yoshinaka would rest in peace. Yes, I could have sworn I died peacefully while praying. So then why? Why did I? How could I ever forget seeing Lord Yoshinaka smile at the sunset like this? Lord Yoshinaka, I remember now. You smiled at me so bashfully, Lord Yoshinaka. I love that smile of yours. I would never forget it. At least I thought I never would. Resentment, hatred, anger. I thought I had let all of it go. I never thought they would flare up and drive me to such madness. How mortifying, but it seems that too is over now. Thank goodness. Now I no longer need to be firewood. Thank goodness. Now you can go home. And come on down to the Nuzlocke! Sleep well, Tomoe goes in. Let's see. You didn't use the taunt, you gambled and let her die? I mean, fair point, but if I didn't, or if I used the taunt that round, that doesn't mean that she wouldn't have died the next round in the same way, or the round after that in the same way. Because she died by getting hit by 2 normal attacks that were crits. Yeah, it happened in that round when she could have taunted and given it to someone else, but then it just could have happened in the next round, or the next round. Like, it was looking rough for Kriemhild to begin with. According to legend, Tomoe Gozen could fell a hawk with her bow or split a large tree with her sword. They were right. I could never have beaten her without the Myojingiri Muramasa. You didn't do shit here, Musashi. I don't want to hear nothing about this stupid sword. Man, you got 2 of our people killed. That sword didn't do anything. I'm gonna be real with you, I do not want Tomoe to join the Nuzlocke. I think she could be cool with some burn synergy. Because doesn't she have, like, doesn't her NP do, like, special attack against burn or something? It should have been used on herself. True! True! I should have used it on herself. Get that taunt clause. Honestly, that might have been the biggest brain play, is just to use the taunt clause, taunt herself, so that he would kill her, I'd still be able to use her in the future, and we get the NP out of the way. That might have actually been the best play. Rest in peace, Lady Inferno. It inflicts burn and burn spread. That's it? She has no special attack bonus? No! Say it ain't so! Say it ain't so! I thought I remembered seeing something like that. Let me see. Tomoe goes in. No, no, no. Let's see. Increases MP damage. Oh, this is the upgraded one. Okay. NP. Dang, you're right. Oh. She deals damage, reduces critical attack, and inflicts burn. Shoot. And spread fire. Yeah. Not the best. Not the best. The enemy ranks have collapsed. You did it. The monsters are scattering. The samurai should be able to deal with them before nightfall now. Tomoe Gozen was a truly fearsome foe, but I knew that you and Master would be able to defeat her, Lady Musashi. How sharp your techniques. I guess so, huh? In fact, they were pretty great, if I do say so myself. I deflected her arrows and wove, but I can't read this. I can't. This is tilting me. I can't read this, bro. I deflected her arrows and wove between every strike of her sword. Editor, roll the clip. Roll the clip. She didn't deflect anything, and she didn't weave anything. She got one shot in the first round, didn't even get to use an attack before dying. I didn't have a plan for dealing with her flames, but aside from that, I'd say I more than held my own. Cut the stream. Cut the stream, bro. I can't do this. Anyways, all that's left now is the cleanup. Let's go help Danzo and the samurai. Oh, but not you, CloudyCrow. You get some rest. You too, Tomoe Gozen. I only hope my sword was able to free you from your karma. She's LARPing for real, though. I caught you in 4K. Man. Musashi saying all that crap with a straight face, knowing dang well that she has the class disadvantage in this fight. Tomoe Gozen. We have her name now. And upgrade. I think the only change that it gives is what? More damage. Oh, wait. Let's see. So you do double the burn. The crit attack chance reduction lasts 5 turns instead of 3, and you deal more damage. Nice. One thing that's really cool is that a lot of the 4-stars that we have are these EOR 4-stars. So as we play through EOR, we get to unlock some of their like skill upgrades and stuff. It's pretty cool. Alright, we don't get a roll. We don't get a roll because we use the stun here. And this one's support only, huh? Support only. Section 7. I wonder who the support's gonna be. Oh, we're stuck with her again. Great. Which one is it again? Oh, this one. Alright, Musashi. A hawk is crying out in the distance. Oh, another flashback. She can finally do something, right? Here in Mount Kinbo's Reigondo, I open my eyes once again, even as I feel my death steadily approaching. Well, it's still not here yet? I know I'm going to die. I'm sick and tired of waiting around for it to happen. Indeed, I, Shinmen Musashi, will die here. No matter no manner of villain or sorcery will work on me now. My body has long been pushed beyond its limits, to the point where I am practically a corpse already. My decrepit old body will no longer even move. I can feel my life growing shorter whenever I stand and walk. I have grown old, very, very old. Boredom, joy, sadness, such things are little more than bags under my eyes. No doubt Iori would laugh if he saw me now. He would say that, after all my harsh scolding, my own mind has still failed to reach emptiness. But he would be wrong. I've reached it. I've done so by killing and killing, over and over and over. And now I am alone. Through the void, I have attained emptiness. That reminds me of that Gojo quote. What is it? How does it go again? I'm sure somebody in chat knows. What is it? I alone am the chosen one, or something like that? Say I'm doing well this morning. I was able to speak. I alone am the honored one. Isn't that how it goes? I alone am the honored one. Say I'm doing well this morning. I was able to speak without my throat screaming for mercy or doubling over in a fit of coughing. Well, fate, what are you waiting for? It's now or never. Not only am I still alive, I'm in the best shape I've been in a long time. Can't believe I got angry like that. Niten Ichiryu is supposed to be all about keeping one's mind clear. I'm heaven and earth. I alone am the honored one. Yep, that's it. That's it. That's the quote. Alas, it seems I can't stop my own immaturity from bubbling up to the surface. That is how a boy is supposed to behave, not an old man at the end of his life. Now that I think of it, my father used to do much the same thing. I suppose I really am Munisai's son. My father was strong, both in the jite and the sword. He was unquestionably a true master. And yet he was never satisfied. He was as stubborn as any fool. I recall it gave me no end of trouble. Does that mean that my own impatience here on death's door is a curse I inherited from him? Unsatisfied with my fame, unsatisfied with death. Perhaps it is my name. Perhaps I should never have inherited Shinmen from Munisai. Perhaps going by Miyamoto Musashi better suited me? No. This is my failure, and my failure alone. I think of death whenever I close my eyes. I think of it whenever I open them. What if? Wild prediction here. What if, at the end of this singularity, we end up bumping into the real Musashi? Because the Musashi we have here with us is from another world or another dimension. So what if we bump into the real Musashi and we have to fight him? I think of death whenever I close my eyes. I think of it whenever I open them. Even in this decrepitude, I cannot fully resign myself. After a lifetime of never encountering my fate, I grow tired of waiting for it to arrive. Come on, fate, where are you? Show me what you have in store for my final moments. My life is more fragile now than a candle being in the wind. I cannot take it anymore. Please, come for me. Gods, Buddha. At this point, I'll even take an Oni or a demon. Have we read this all already? I feel like as I was reading this, there were definitely some moments that kind of, gave me some deja vu. But I specifically remember this quote here. At this point, I'll even take an Oni or a demon. Are they really making us sit here and read through this all over again? Please give me more time so that I may encounter my destiny. It will surely lose sight of me down in the bowels of hell. If that is impossible, then he's repeating certain lines, but it's not the same passage. Okay. Thank goodness. Ah, if only this world were itself a living hell. Terza Cantica. Paraiso. Nah, you're just imagining it, Cloudy. Here we go again. Take your meds, old man. He's repeating himself for dramatic effect and aura. Of course he is. Oof, I'm exhausted. I'm so tired I can't even take one more step. Phew, hey, Tasuke, can I vent to you a bit? You don't gotta say anything, just listen. Cool? Cool. You won't believe what a jerk old man Tajima is. Instead of rewarding me for my hard work, he just stuck me with another job. As if taking down Inferno wasn't enough, now he wants me to go around checking all of Shimosa to make sure those monsters that scattered aren't causing any trouble. We're about to get a gaga goo. At least, he lent me a horse so I don't have to do it all on foot. But that's not the point, you know? I took down a major baddie. He should be giving me a medal or something. I mean, I know I'm just a vagrant who's not tied down to anything, so I'm sure it's a lot easier to use me up than an officer. Oh, I'm exhausted. There's not a single monster to be found anywhere. All that riding around Shimosa, and all I have to show for it is a sore back. Maybe monster hunting is one of the things where you only find what you're looking for once you stop looking for it. Anyways, this should finally take care of the second job he gave me. Then again, I can't say this is a complete waste of time. It's all part of my training to reach the void. I've been to all sorts of places and fought all sorts of opponents, but I still haven't been able to reach it. The void is really different from fire and water. It's all about clearing your mind. Counting your blessings and how you live your life. They have the same idea in Shinkageryu, although there they call it Suigetsu. Basically, the idea is that nothing is something and vice versa. Anyone can cut something with shape and form, but the void that I'm trying to reach is about being able to use your blade to cut the formless, the shapeless. The word Muni in my father's name means second to none. Muni Sai was truly number one when it came to the sword. Now I'm trying to achieve a sword of nothingness, of zero, that surpasses him. But I don't know if I'll ever get there. I bet even Lady Kano must be pretty fed up by now. I've wandered across all sorts of different time periods and places. Faced more opponents and overcome more trials than any other sword master, and I still can't reach it. Still, this might be my best, my final chance. The heroic spirit sword masters, servants, Purgatorio, Inferno. Ordinarily, I'd never be able to handle them all on my own. If I can face off against those demons and survive, that's when I'll find out what fate has in store for me. The point when I'll find out who I am and who I'll be when I meet my end. However it turns out, I'm sure I'll be satisfied. That's exactly what I thought of, Jeff. When I heard Suigetsu, I was like, oh, that's where his name came from. Tasuke is such a good listener. True. He was probably asleep the whole time. Oh, hey, Musashi. I see you got here before me. Welcome back, CloudyCrow. What the heck is that? Blurg. I'm so exhausted. I've been all over Shimosa and back. I can't find any of the monsters that disappeared after the battle with Inferno, but I also didn't hear about them attacking anyone, or about the other heroic spirit sword masters for that matter. Anyways, it's good to be back. I was just looking at the sky while I reported to Tasuke. Otama's out to work, and Onui's in the lavatory. Lavatory? She should be back pretty soon, I think. I'm back. Oh, there you are, Onui. Here, you can have Tasuke back right now. Of course, because of course they didn't make a sprite with Onui by herself, so we gotta hand Tasuke back to her to see her. Oh, they did! Oh my god, they instantly shut me up. Okay, never mind. I take it back. I didn't recognize your game, FGO. I thought you guys were cutting corners. Welcome back, Miss Samurai, and sorry to have kept you waiting, Tasuke. Oh, you too, miss. I wish I could have gone on your walk with you, Miss Samurai. Oh, but I guess it really wasn't a walk, was it? The Tasuke surpasses the boundary of things like sprites. CloudyCrow's the one who went walking around town. I was on horseback riding all over Shimosa. Horseback? There we go. There's the sprite I'm used to. I'd be happy to give you... And watch us never see that solo sprite again. Just for those, like, 3 lines of dialogue. I'd be happy to give you a ride sometime, Onui. Well, assuming old man Tajima lets me borrow the horse again. Okay, I can't wait. Gaga goo! So you were looking at the empty sky again, huh, Musashi? You sure do love blue skies, don't you? Tasuke is built different. I'm loving all the Tasuke fans in chat. Yes, I do. Master, okay, that was aura. That was aura. All you hear is a gust of wind, and then we turn around and we see Kotaro there. That's aura. Master, I gave the inn staff the dried fish souvenir you asked me to. They were very happy about it. They said it would go great with their dinner drinks. Oh, hello, Lady Musashi. I see you're back too. I sure am. Thanks, Kotaro. I was really tired, but I feel a lot better after seeing all your faces. You look a lot better too. Just last night, you seemed like you were barely managing to keep from collapsing. But today you're full of energy. Is that because you've been with CloudyCrow all day? To be honest, I'm not certain, but I think it has to do with my spirit origin adjusting to this world. I'm still not fully recovered, but I should at least be able to take part in the combat now. Although, ninja primarily specialize in espionage. I'm still a servant. I may not be one of the night classes, but I can still hold my own. I'll be glad to help Master out in any way I can. Night, huh? Odd word, but somehow speaks to me. Where'd you pick up a word like that? Oh, it's nothing special. Servants gain some knowledge automatically since our master is from the 21st century. As far as I know, that's true for most Chaldean servants. So servants all have the knowledge of the time period they're summoned to, but don't have to be people who lived in that time. I don't really get it, but basically you're all better now, right? In that case, let's go for a test run right now. Test run? Heh. How could I not be interested in seeing the Fuma ninja arts firsthand? I'm a master swordsman and strategist, remember? Now come on, Kotaro. Let's go out and fight. Wait, let's go out. Oh my god. Whoa. We missed the Gaga Goo. We gotta go back. Let's go out front and do this thing. Wait, huh? What's this about? Are you going to play with the red-headed ninja, Miss Samurai? I want to play too. Sorry, Onui. I want you and Tasuke to watch from up here. Me and the redhead are going to put on a great show. Yay, a show! Ga ga ga! Goo goo! We had to go back for that. Lady Musashi, if this is a joke, I think it's gone far enough. I mean, this is a public street, right? I admit, your sword key seems very fired up. But surely you're not serious, are you? It's not that I mind fighting so soon after recovering, but I just don't see what reason we have to fight, Lady Musashi. That's true. In general, I never fight battles. I don't stand to gain from. I'd hate to get injured with no money or fame to show for it, after all. Right? But you're the 5th head of the Fuma Ninja clan, right, Kotaro? So there's plenty to gain from dueling with you. There's no better way to train, no better learning experience than facing off against another skilled opponent. So to reward me for all that horseback riding, show me what you've got, Fuma Kotaro. Hey, did you say Fuma? That's the name of the old ninja clan, isn't it? Bro, get this guy out of here. Are you gonna put on a show for us youngsters? Oh, that sounds lovely. There have been so many ghastly rumors and things about lately. It would have been wonderful to see something fun. See? Can't back out now that we've got an audience. Now, get those kunai and let's battle, Fuma Kotaro. My ki already has my sword rattling in its scabbard. I can hardly keep it in there. Are you sure you don't want to draw your kunai yet? You may want to hurry up before I get in striking distance. What should I do, Master? Would you mind humoring her? Very well, Master, if that's your wish. Alright, Lady Musashi, or should I say Shinmen Musashi of the Niten Ichiryu style. I am indeed Fuma Kotaro, the 5th head of the Fuma Ninja clan. I am not accustomed to engaging in fair fights like this, but I shall do my best to serve as your opponent. Now you're talking. I knew the head of the ninja clan wouldn't let me down. Alright. Time to lose servants from training. True. Alrighty, Kotaro. Andy's got his ninja clones. Well, I guess we just attack the big guy, right? I'd imagine. I kind of just want to... Attack down! You suck. She's single target? She is. Kage Bunshin, huh? Kage Bunshin no Jutsu! Dang, that did nothing. That attack down must be serious. Dude, that double attack is so busted. Or the double hits is actually so broken. Come on, double crits! No! Are you serious? Just barely didn't kill. Whoops, so much for that. Dang, wait, hold on. Actually cutting it close. No pun intended. Alright. What a bad use of NP. Hey, I tried. Alright? It's not my fault he lived with like 400 HP. Plus they all had like 10. My goal was, I was trying to kill the first guy and then use the NP on the second guy since it swaps your targets, and then kill the third guy with a normal. And it would have worked out too if it wasn't for those meddling clones. Her footwork is nothing like a samurai. On the surface, she's very calm and composed, but beneath that, she's more like some hooligan. She's fast, skilled, and sly. What's more, those two sides of her are in perfect harmony. So this is the skill of the legendary swordsman, Shinmen Musashi. Gotcha. Dang! Spilling blood on the training field? Hey, that looked like Utsu Semi no Jutsu, body replacement. Oh, he used the substitution jutsu. It was, wasn't it? Wow, I've never seen such beautiful ninjutsu before. That move where you guys substitute a log for your body doesn't even compare. Ah, you mean a Mokuton no Jutsu. We use that to switch a puppet in for ourselves to make the enemy think that they've killed us, so that they let down their guard. I didn't think it would work on you, so I didn't bother with that. I guess you had plenty of stamina to spare. Completely recovered then, huh? It looked to me like you were trying out all sorts of different things. Yes, I was. Once I accepted that we were really doing this, I thought I would take advantage of it to test out all of my techniques, but that was only true for the first round. I held nothing back in the second. Samurai who have devoted themselves to the politics of imperial court and have come to neglect their training are no match for us. But ninja techniques have no effect on those who live by the sword, those who continue to train day in and day out, even in times of peace. I don't care for samurai, but I also know all too well how fearsome a true samurai can be. The reason we refer to them as hooligans isn't because we despise them. It's because compared to a swordsman, ninja are no better than the bales of straw they use for practice. If we were trying one of our illusions on someone who had truly reached the pinnacle of sword mastery, they would see right through it immediately. That's true, I'd say old man Tajima is one step away from reaching that pinnacle himself. Now that I've said it out loud, it seems strange. His skills should more than put him at the pinnacle, so why does he still seem like he's one step away from it? Your skills are nothing to scoff at either, Lady Musashi. There is no doubt that you are a true swordmaster yourself. I'll never forget what it was like to face the fearsome Shinmen Musashi. And thank you for not holding back on that last strike. You helped me to shake off the last vestiges of the fog that had been hanging over my mind. For but a moment, I thought it was curtains for me. You did great, Kotaro. Good job, buddy. Anything for you, Master. For my part, I learned a lot from this as well. Ahaha, no need to exaggerate, Kotaro. I never stopped holding back during our fight. I wasn't actually trying to kill you after all. What? Are you sure? Absolutely, I'm real sure. Now come on, I finally got paid for all my hard work, even if it was just chump change. We need some drinks! Drinks! Then again, we can't go out and leave Onui and Tasuke on their own. Never mind the drinks. Let's just buy an Ochimaizuri and head back to Otama's room. Ochimaizuri? The tile blocking things? There's an Ichimaizuri seller just over there. He's drawing quite a crowd. So that's where our audience disappeared to. It's one thing to see Ichimaizuri in Edo or Osaka, but I'm surprised to see it being sold here in Tokei. This version of Tokei's castle is like a second Edo. It was never this prosperous in our lifetime. Emergency! The monsters that terrorized all of Shimosa are back and threatening villagers everywhere! As you all know, Lord Matsudaira resides in the Tokei castle. What's more, he is now joined by Lord Tajima no Kami, a great samurai who hails from Edo. And yet, this morning, the castle received a shocking letter. None could have guessed at its grim contents. Someone is coming to murder Lord Matsudaira's beloved daughter, Lady Kiyohime. What? Would you like to know more? It's all here in this Ichimaizuri. Now, no jostling. First come, first serve. This man is robbing them. Isn't Kiyohime that strange princess we ran into the other day? The one who was head over heels for CloudyCrow? Does this mean someone is threatening to assassinate Lady Kiyohime at Tokei Castle, Master? This is terrible news. For now, we should head to Tokei Castle ourselves. Agreed. We may not know for sure that the heroic spirit swordmasters are involved with this, but we also don't know for sure that they're not. Ordinarily, they'd never let us into the castle, but if old man Tajima is there, maybe he'll be willing to fill us in. Okay, let's get going. Right after we buy an Ochimaizuri, of course. Nice. I have delivered the letter warning them of our plans to assassinate Matsudaira's daughter. For now, 10 of Tajima no Kami's samurai should be guarding her, and rumors should be circulating around the town. Everything is as you commanded. I shall see that the next steps are carried out to your liking as well, Lord Sorcerer. I will only follow my lord's orders, even if I become a heroic spirit swordmaster with a curse of annihilation that will never change. That is what it means to be a ninja. That is what it means to be me. However, something deep within this etheric body of mine gives me pause. I must be wavering. Am I truly myself? In one sense, that's no different than when I was alive. Back then, I would always ask myself who I was. In that case, there is no need for concern. I am already a heroic spirit swordmaster. Whether as a human or as a heroic spirit, I am nothing more than a husk, a blade to be wielded. I slash, I sever, and I kill. That's all I am. Good. Sow chaos in the human minds. Inferno's efforts have planted the seeds of unease in SHIMOUSA. No matter how much Shimen Musashi or the one from Chaldea swing their blades, no matter how many dogs Edo sends, they will not easily be able to rid the populace of their fears. Now, we shall nurture those seeds, make sure the populace knows you intend to kill their princess, let the panic spread, and then assassinate her. Do that and the fear will take hold of them all. They will quail with fright and stare helplessly at their impending deaths. Once they do, their souls will become even better sacrifices. Become fear itself, Paraiso. All you need to do is stay true to the serpent within, as you wish. Then go and see that it is done. Looks like the Lord Sorcerer is gone now. So, Lady Paraiso, as I have no understanding of sorcery, could I ask you to explain something to me? What do you mean by the serpent within? You certainly don't look as if there is a snake within you. As far as the eyes can see, you are but a fair maiden with beautiful black hair. There's no serpent here. Clearly you can't see the snake tattoo. It is none of your business, bodyguard. All you need to worry about is keeping the Lord Sorcerer safe. My, you're no fun either, are you? If I must, I'll get out of your hair. If you happen to have a message to pass along the Lord Sorcerer, I'd be happy to give it to him. I do not. Now go. Understood. Farewell, Lady Paraiso. Oh, and one last thing. It is said if a snake peers too long at something lustrous, it'll put its eyes out. So take heed to avoid that which gleams. I would hate for something to happen to your elegant countenance. Oh my god, bro, there's so much dialogue! There is so much dialogue! Oh my god, bro. I thought we'd be able to make it to section 10. Boy, was I wrong. Hee 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 hee. Now go, huh? How adorable. There's a tip. The next time a cutie talks to you, all you have to do is smile. I wonder what's got your panties all in a twist. What's going on in that too cool head of yours? Something about how a proper ninja should conduct herself, or maybe how a proper hero experience should behave? I'm close, I can tell. Ah, what a joke. You're a descendant of Sabudo, who the god of Oe cursed, right? Why are you even thinking about this? Don't waste time agonizing over it. Just kill them all, consume them all you have to do is murder everyone. After all, this whole world's nothing but a dream. In that case, why not go ahead and do whatever you feel like? Be silent, some god of hell. Oh no, I said that out loud. This is bad. What am I doing? She's nothing but an illusion. That's right, an illusion. All the real some god of hell is doing is standing next to me smiling. She hasn't spoken a single word to me. Ah, not again. Just looking at some god of hell makes the curse inside me bubble up to the surface. What's the matter, Paraiso? Hee hee, I didn't say anything, you know. Oh right, it must be that curse of yours again. Sorry, there's nothing I can do about that. I don't have the faintest idea what it is you're seeing or hearing, okay? I didn't say anything. I'm not trying to be mean here, you know? I just hope you understand that. I understand, I do. I understand everything, that's why. That's why I seek it. Even though my soul has been violated by karma, I still seek it. I only included the princess's name in the letter I delivered to the castle. But I will not settle for just her. I will stake my claim on more sacrifices before the night is over. Holy, bro. I need a timer. I need a timer. I need like a stopwatch that I need to start whenever I jump into a section, because I don't know, maybe it's just me, it feels like every node that we do is like 10 minutes long. Like, sheesh. And that's just the dialogue. Like, the starting dialogue will be like 10 minutes, and then we'll have a fight, which is like, I mean, if it's just a normal fight, 5 minutes. If it's like a boss fight, longer. So like 5 minutes for a normal fight, and then it'll be like 5 minutes of end dialogue. So 20 minutes in one node. Oh my gosh. Let's see. I wonder who this mysterious swordsman can be. I wonder. People like to shit in Agartha, but this is worse. Bro is not ready for Lost Belt dialogue, dude. At least with Lost Belt, I have the comfort of knowing that, like, I'm in the final, you know, part of the Fate story. Here, it feels like I'm in the bridge between, you know, what is it? Between part 1 and part 2. I'm in the bridge right now. It's so long you forget to roll. True. I forgot to freaking roll. Oh my god. At least Agartha was funny, stupid. This is just boring. Yeah, it's like, I think unless you're big into the, like, historical Japanese figures, it is kind of boring. Because they keep referring to a bunch of things that you would know if you knew the characters and knew their lore. But if you don't know the characters or their lore, then they're just constantly making references to things you don't know. And you can't really gauge whether it's cool or not because you don't know what they're referring to. Let's see. Post Lost Belt 5 is worse with dialogue. Man, I said it once and I'll say it again. I don't mind dialogue just as long as it's interesting and engaging. And with this, outside of the, like, theme of this singularity being, like, you know, feudal Japan and all of these historical figures from there, outside of me not knowing a lot about these characters or the history, it's just sometimes it feels like they're yapping about nothing. Like, not even about characters or historical things that they've done, just yapping about things that contribute nothing to the story. Like, nothing to the plot. Man. I liked Olympus, but maybe it's only me. Oh, is Olympus one of the Lost Belts? Let's see. I'm gonna be honest, I didn't really care for any of 1.5. Gambling is good, yes, gambling, yep. We're about to gamble. But, what was I reading? For me, I liked, well, I'm not gonna lie, Agartha did have some long-winded moments. Like, one thing that I really didn't like about Agartha's dialogue was the monologues that, Fergus would have to himself about, like, ways to be a king and ways to rule, because he would monologue after everything. Like, I could say, I don't even know, dude. I could say, like, I had cereal for breakfast, and then he'd be like, ah, yes, that's exactly what a real king would do. They would only choose the finest of breakfasts, and it's like, did he really need to mention this? But outside of that, there was actually a lot of, like, cool things going on. I like each of the different areas you go to, like going to Lys and then going to the glowing city and meeting the people in there and seeing what it's like living in there. Like, that was actually interesting, engaging. The characters were funny. It was great having Daon and Astolfo. Like, I think Agartha overall was really fun to go through. Shinjuku was absolutely phenomenal. I have no complaints about Shinjuku. That was great. Besides Lobo, but that's more of a personal grudge I have. And then we have Seraph. Seraph was great too. Now, it felt like, thinking back on it now, Seraph had some like amazing moments, but in between those amazing moments, it's kind of fuzzy. Like, I don't really remember what happened in between the really big, cool moments of Seraph. Maybe it's because it's been so long. But, yeah, overall, 1.5 hasn't been too bad. It's just, I got, in Agartha, I got, like, a hint of the dialogue kind of getting a little yappy. And now here, it's kind of a combination of me being surrounded by characters I don't know, and lore I don't know, and places, time periods I don't know, battles that they reference that I don't know, and there's some yapping going on in between. But the I was trying to think. I mean, Onui and Tasuke, they, I think, are a good addition to the dialogue. And I like what's actually going on when it comes to the imminent threat that we're about to face here. I like the idea of the 7 swordsmen. All of them are corrupted. All of them are mysterious. And then, you know, battling them. That's all cool. It's just everything in between. I'm just a little lost in the sauce, you know? Let's see. Cloudy Gamble. Okay. Let's roll. Let's see what we get. Let me swap so you guys can see. Okay. So we're about to roll, see what our next servant is going to be. Will it be a good one? Will it be a bad one? Will it be a reroll? Place your bets. Alright. 1, 2. Oh, wow. What are the odds? What are the odds that we get him here? 3. We don't have, so reroll. We don't have, so reroll. We don't have, so reroll. Oh, we have Daeon. Wow, I was just talking about him too. We actually have Daeon. I didn't recognize him from the full art. But we actually do have him. And I don't think he's that bad. Yeah, let's just turn that off. And here he is. What am I doing? Oh, I also gotta remove the other guys that died. So we lost Krimhild, unfortunate. That sucked. And then we lost, where is she? Hephaestion. Whew, there was no one else though, right? Yeah, because we had 3 at the end. We lost to those 2, and then we lost Musashi. So we're still hanging in there. Oh, wait. There we go. Okay. Whew, alright, let me read what I missed. Not gonna lie, I have a mega soft spot for the glaze, but I'm also power scaling, son. Let's see, I can't wait till he reaches Heian Kyo. I didn't care about the Fergus dialogue because I didn't care about Fergus, unfortunately. I really like the ending. Fergus definitely pulled through at the very end when he had like his sword stuck in the ground, the rainbow energy and everything around him. That was fire. That was fire. But before that, Fergus was just kind of like, I'm not gonna lie, he was like Walmart Satanta. that's how his dialogue sounded. He was Walmart Satanta when it came to him talking about like training and doing Celtic push-ups and stuff. And then you have the yap, the monologue yaps. Let's see. Shimosa has nearly 97,000 words, while Heian has 80,000. It's nearly the same. Oh boy! Can't wait. Again, as long as it's interesting, I don't mind. It's just those moments when they're like talking about nothing, and I'm like, oh my god, can we get to the content, man? I'm into history, have decent knowledge of Japanese history, so I like Shimosa. Exactly. Like, I'm sure if I knew about Japanese, like, history, and I knew about these characters and stuff, then I'd be a lot more engaged, because I'd be able to pick up on the references. And I'd be like, oh yeah, they're talking about this moment, or oh yeah, he really is him. But since I don't have any of that, it's just like, I don't know, it feels like I'm sitting in a Chinese class with no knowledge of the Chinese language at all whatsoever. A big thing I hate about this chapter is that the Seven Swordsmen are kind of non-characters outside of few. There are more character interactions and drama coming that contribute to the story of Shimosa directly from here on. Okay. That's good to hear. That's good to hear. Oh, I also forgot to mention, Masamune. He was also awesome. And, Inshun and Masamune were definitely highlights so far. Daeon, that's a character not getting used? Yeah, because Barguest is here. He's really good with Wangina, but otherwise he's just a taunt bot. What a coincidence. The drill that will pierce the heavens was fire? Exactly. Fergus at the end was pretty cool. When he said he wants to hit it, it was peak. True. When he brought out the Riz for Scheherazade, that was also peak. You know it's a Japanese game when the Japanese section has the most yapping? Yeah, exactly. It definitely, this section, this entire singularity, especially when you take into account the amount of glaze, it feels almost like this is an ad. Like they're trying to convince you of how cool the Japanese lore is. Which, there's nothing wrong with that. It's just the fact that they don't really do that for a lot of these other mythologies and stuff out there. But they're going extra hard for these Japanese characters. Like, no way! This is the Tyra! He was the one that slayed 1,000 people throughout the entire battlefield with his thumb! Like, the glaze is crazy. It has very good new character introduction as NPC first. That was cool. Masamune? Is that his name? Masamune? I don't know. The Shiro dude. The Shiro looking guy. Isn't his name Masamune? Muramasa. Oh my god, man. All these names. Masamune, Muramasa. And we have, whatever the heck the girl's name is. Patting themselves on the back, Obama medal meme. This key aura is so huge, I can't move. That made me so mad, dude. He just, like, he's smiling and then he just changes to a serious expression. And then after that, it's like you thinking to yourself, you're just like, whoa, his aura, his presence is so powerful, I couldn't even move. Like, get out of here, bro. Uma Musume, that's what I meant to say. Uma Musume. I love that character. Man. Alright. ladies and gentlemen, I believe that is where we will wrap things up for today. Phew. I know this stream wasn't like technically much longer than our usual streams, but I hope it at least felt longer, because it felt long to me. It felt longer than our usual streams. But man, I tried. I'm not gonna lie, I tried. I started earlier than usual, but we're ending at about the same time, so it's like an hour longer than usual. But I am exhausted, I'm not gonna lie. I am exhausted. No, Xerix, you forgot the Z. I don't know why, but every time I see people type that out, I always see them put the Z in it. Like, alright. I don't know where the Z is in there, but it makes sense somehow, some way. Oh my gosh. Sorry, Most, no gambling today. You missed the gambling, man. After every node we complete, if it's a battle node, then we get a free gamble. We get a free gacha roll. It was a good stream. Tomoe fight was peak. True. And it fits perfectly with the thumbnail. The thumbnail. SHIMOUSA the movie. And then it has the Archer of Inferno front and center. And she was the big boss battle of this stream. Couldn't have scripted it better myself. Cool, man. Alright. Let's get some music going. Let's see. Alright. Whew, that's gonna be it for me. Thank you all to everybody that stopped by the stream. I hope you guys enjoyed. There should be not every single stream, but you know, every other stream, every couple streams, we should have more like longer streams like this, just because it's the summer and I'll have a bit more time on my hands. But with that, I'm gonna head out. Hope you guys have a great rest of your day, have a great rest of your weekend, and I will catch you all in the next one. Have a good one.
Umi!